Jiwuluosheng made here, he just wasn't moving.
Yeah, he wasn't respecting his, he wasn't protecting his neck and respecting the choke at all.
You know, he had the choke locked on there, and he had an opportunity to move his hips or try to turn into him, and he just kind of let Yibireyimu solidify the position, and then
and look at that, when he jumps up, he even traps he goes over one of the arms, which makes it even harder to defend. Really impressive here by the 23-year-old Yibireyimu. Welcome to JCK.
Fighter. Fighter.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子MMA综合格斗规则，以2级复赛的最终结果为：红方选手新疆黑豹Yibireyimu赛迪拉，第一回合2分44秒使用背后裸脚相可获胜。The winner is red corner, win by rear Nikita choke.
One up, one down, first round submission in the first fight. And we are all ready for bout number 2 of the evening. Here comes the Matrix, Youness Acharki. Apologies if I got the name slightly incorrect. 2-0 as a pro, already 1-0 in JCK. We saw him get a big win in his debut over Yibireyimu via body kick in an action-packed fight.
Look at his jacket there. You see Acharki Jr. When I was in the back room asking him, hey, what do you want to call me? What do you want me to call you? The Matrix, Youness, or Acharki? He said, hey, call me Acharki Jr. And that's his slogan, Acharki Jr.
And you know what? I'm really impressed by this kid. He comes from a Taekwondo background, and it shows in his kicks. He was able to finish his last fight with a brutal body kick. He's got well-rounded skills. He can grapple, but obviously he prefers to keep things on the feet. He's still a young guy, only 25 years old, pretty tall and rangy for the weight class, and I think the future is bright for the Matrix, Youness Acharki.
And this is such a nice guy to interview, very well-spoken, very open and approachable. And I remember when we interviewed him for the first time he came in, he told us a bit about his martial arts life experience, and he's got a really interesting story. Being a Moroccan, his family's based in Europe, but he's now training in Thailand, and he had a fight in Malaysia. Malaysia is not a very big MMA scene, and he did so good that the boss of the event actually liked him. They went out, had dinner, and just took a liking to him, and now that's his main sponsor. And we saw 3 delegates last night when we came in late. They had just came from Malaysia, went to Beijing, saw the Great Wall, and then they're here to support their sponsored fighters. So, I mean, that's pretty international if you ask me. Moroccan fighter based in Thailand, parents are living in Europe, and Malaysian, you know, backing. Like, how cool is that?
International is the name of the game, and check this out, guys. JCK, we now have a fully international roster. This fight does not feature a Chinese fighter. In fact, we have a Moroccan fighter versus your man here.
Yeah, my man here, Namuungerel.
Namuungerel.
Yeah, I know I got the name wrong. Forgive me for my, you know, I spent at least 5 minutes over and over with him sitting next to me, and he even gave up. He gave up hope and said, all right, that's good enough. But Namuungerel is how he asked me to say it. His father's name actually is pretty cool. So his father's name is Amgalanbaatar. And how it works apparently in Mongolia is you just have one name, but for the passport you need a surname. So they use their father's given name as the surname, which is kind of cool about the history or how they do it. Anyway, Namuungerel, this is not his first time he's fought. He's fought twice in JCK, and he's a great grappler. He's got 5 wins. All of his wins were via submissions. So you got to think that we're in for no surprises here, him facing a good striker. And this is a matchup as old as time itself, where it's striker versus grappler. And I think it's going to be a question of who can impose their game better. Both of them are very equally matched in size and stature, but I think their skills and the way they approach the fight is highly different. Can he take his opponent down, or will Youness be able? Will Youness, Acharki Jr. be able to keep it on the feet. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape. We see 3 years younger is Acharki Jr. with a 5 centimeter reach advantage.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子轻量级的复赛争夺，南方选手身高180公分，臂展185厘米，体重71.40公斤，年龄25岁，来自于 Muay Thai Art Club MMA 综合格斗战绩2战全胜。JCK 战女省战绩1战1胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Morocco, Youness, the Matrix Acharki。本场比赛，红方选手身高180公分，臂展180厘米，体重71.50公斤，年龄28岁，来自于 Storm Team MMA 综合格斗战绩8战5胜3负。JCK 战略城战绩2战1胜1负。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome red corner from Mongolia. Gets ready for Namuungerel, Amgalanbaatar. The referee who charged in this octagon is Mr. Liang Ming.
Better. No bar head, water from the middle of the okay. Pass. Back corner.
Excited for this one. Will we see another finish? I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of finishes tonight.
Yep. I predict this one's going to get finished.
George, tie.
Both fighters run at each other.
Charging out. It is Youness Acharki in the blue versus Namuungerel Amgalanbaatar in the red. That's a hard name for me to say, guys. I'm sorry.
Acharki Jr. giving some calf kicks there from the standing position.
Oh, that's a quick stand-up by the ref. Did he just slip at the beginning? I didn't quite see.
Yeah, he just slipped. He went for a kick and fell off his own feet.
I'm trying to see their names on my screen here. I was hoping he didn't like roll his ankle or something.
Look at the pressure from Acharki Jr.
Head kick.
But Namuungerel, he's very unorthodox and he's dangerous when it gets to the ground.
Oh, the refs are wasting no time in telling the fighters to get to it. I mean, they are.
Acharki Jr. is cutting him off and putting the pressure on him.
Exactly. You know, Namuungerel, he actually hasn't fought since 2024. His last fight was against Huang. That's a pretty tough opponent.
Yeah.
In his second fight in JCK, he took on Huang, who's had a million fights.
His striking is very unorthodox, but he is a good grappler. So, question is,
and he choked out Andy.
Yeah. Whoa. He's getting a warning. Trust me, you don't want to get a warning here in JCK. You get a warning, and once they pull out the yellow card, you lose 50% of your purse. And if you get the second yellow card warning, you lose the other 50% of your purse. So
that's crazy. Although we've never seen that happen in 20 cards that I've rolled.
There he shoots. There he shoots. So nice defense here from heavy hips from Acharki Jr. But
not fully out of danger yet because Namuungerel has his hands clasped. Okay, Namuungerel has that over-under. Yeah, this will be a telling moment. I mean, if Youness can...
Look at this.
Wow. Not only...
Acharki goes to the back, and he's going for the back. This is not what we expected, but maybe... You know, he does train at some good gyms. Look at this. Namuungerel is going for a Kimura.
But he has no control.
He doesn't have control. Look at this. Youness on the back.
With one hook in. Are we going to see our second rear naked choke of the night in the first round?
Now Namuungerel needs to respect that left hand. It's trying to
creeping up.
There. Yeah, trying to creep up there.
Let's see. I think Youness also wants to put his other hook in when possible. He doesn't want to slip off the top here. He's riding a little bit high. Would really like that second hook in.
Yeah, what he could do is he could lock his legs, lock his he gets a second hook. This is not where you want to be. Only 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes in. Oh, he's really starting to swing that one hand in. Namuungerel's holding the other hand.
Yeah, you know, early in the fight, early in the first round, before these guys are sweaty, getting your back taken is not where you want to be. Much harder to escape when you're dry.
I think I think Acharki Jr. would do good to do some ground and pound, some hammer fist here, soften his opponent up a little bit.
I agree, that right hand is wide open.
Some hammer fists.
Younes proving right now that he's more than just a striker. He definitely has some grappling chops here. You know, he defended that takedown. Not only defended the takedown, but scored one of his own. And now he's working on a rear naked choke here. Switches to go to mount.
Nice and full mount. 1.5 minutes left. Will he be able to unleash some of his striking? This is one of the best things. If you're a striker moving to MMA, top ground and pound just comes so natural. That power you have in the striking. Oh,
here
beautiful slipping, cutting elbow. Another one, 2 elbows.
2 big elbows. And
these
are really dangerous because these are the types of strikes that open up cuts.
Absolutely. Oh, but look at that. Amgalanbaatar just blows out of there with a huge bridge. Now he's on top in the guard.
Lands an elbow of his own.
Acharki Jr., yes.
It's almost like that elbow
2
woke
elbows.
him up a little bit.
Yes.
He's like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Heavy hips here from Namuungerel. Look at the pressure here, just pressuring forward.
You see Namuungerel on top. He did land a couple of nice elbows. He's settled into the guard of Younes here. 30 seconds to go in the round. See Younes trying to skip his hips out there, try to get something going from the bottom position, but Namuungerel with a
20
good
seconds.
pace.
Namuungerel has him like absolutely stacked here on the cage wall. Heavy hips by the Mongolian. Some close-up kicks. Namuungerel now inside control, but only 8 seconds left. Not much time left for him to work here in this very good position.
Namuungerel able to turn it around at the end of the round.
I would still give that round to Acharki Jr. in my opinion.
Yeah, he spent more time on top. He probably did more damage as well.
And he control. Oh, look at the face of Namuungerel. I think he's broken an orbital bone. Look at his left cheek.
Well, let's take a look here.
Oh, bro, he
does have
pretty
some
messed up. I don't know what. Was that the elbow? Look at that left cheek.
Youness!
Take a look at some of the action here. Slipping a ball by Namuungerel. Led to a warning by the ref. The ref on top of them, getting them to work right away. Younes ends up taking the back here. When he switched over to full mount, he landed 2 really nice elbows.
There was a swelling on that left cheek before he was in full mount.
Really?
Yep.
Well, they did not bring the doctor in to look at it.
Trust me. Let's get when you see a close up, you'll see. You see that? If you can't. We've got the pillar in front of us between us and him right now. We're on the wrong side of him.
Fight!
All set for round 2 between Younes, the Matrix, Acharki in the blue, and Namuungerel in the red.
There you can see. Look at that left side of his face.
You know, Younes sees that right away, and he's going to be targeting that. It's going to be harder for Namuungerel to see shots coming from that side.
One thing I like about Acharki Jr. is that his hands are up high, aggressive, very confident in his striking. Cutting him off. Feels like he's looking for a straight cross here.
You know, it's interesting.
Namuungerel does a
kind of shoots from really far out and then ends up sitting guard.
Oh, nice kick. Sinks through, goes to the midsection.
The usual tactic.
See the eye there.
Oh,
a big right hand.
The big right hand. It's just like I said, you know, it's harder to see shots coming on that side when you have swelling like that. Younes is on the front heel. He's got an anaconda choke. He's wrapping up an anaconda choke here. Namuungerel,
if he can.
he gives up on it to take the back, try to take the back here.
Oh, straight to full mount.
Just gave up mount. I think
some big
this is the beginning of the end, I believe.
I don't know, man. Namuungerel is pretty tough, bro. He's, unorthodox, but tough as nails.
I don't understand.
Bad position.
2 things: why he pulled guard after that shot, and why he just gave up mount there.
Yeah, it looks like he just
he's
very skittish with the striking, in my opinion. And maybe Acharki Jr. just has power that another big elbow, power that we didn't, we just don't feel.
See if he can land a couple more of those elbows.
Acharki Jr. holding on for, Namuungerel holding on for dear life, but look at Acharki Jr. working the ground pound. This is so tiring if you're in the bottom. Bridging, holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
And you have 3 minutes left with an
I
aggressive.
think
Oh,
this
the
is
referee
it.
might be stepping
This is
in.
the beginning of the end here.
The referee telling him to fight back.
Namuungerel does just enough to avoid getting stopped.
He might be able to pull him off here because can Acharki Jr. get the
Wow.
body?
Amazing. You know, I thought Namuungerel was probably done. And then he does just enough.
Acharki Jr. is really good here.
He's got the choke, but he's falling off. The angle is not
He's
right.
he's not on the right angle.
He's gonna slip off, and Namuungerel is gonna end up on top here.
This is just a crank.
Just a neck crank at this point. Let's see if Youness can shrimp out and try to take the back, but Namuungerel ends up on top.
Nice elbow there from the bottom. I also don't understand why Acharki Jr. chose to pull him to the ground. He was so dominant on the feet. Like,
He had him hurt.
yes,
Maybe he thought he could follow up with ground pound and
maybe also wants to
pursue the
showcase
finish.
his MMA, his full round MMA skills. Doesn't want us to think he's only a striker.
Acharki is signaling to the ref that this guy's not doing anything. But he's got to take some more initiative here. Try to sweep him, try to stand up.
He's got his legs grapevine from the bottom. There's Acharki Jr. And Namuungerel is,
I can't
he's
believe
doing just enough to not get stood up. The referee warns them again. He needs to hurry up. The referee had enough. He did warn him twice.
Namuungerel
looks really tired.
he's just kind of flailing around. When he got up, he just crashed into the cage there. Let's see if Youness can load up
Youness goes for another big body kick.
another one of those right hands. You know, Namuungerel is circling into the power of Youness.
Namuungerel's mouth wide open. He shoots
Another
as a
shot.
single leg.
But he's actually able to convert and get the takedown. Wow.
He goes to. He is almost in side control, but can.
There's a Von Flue choke here. How crazy would that be?
He gets back to half guard.
You could still finish it from half guard.
I don't know, butterfly. Single butterfly, half guard.
It looks like he is.
Oh, there he goes.
my
Can he come
goodness.
up?
Youness
Looks
is
like Youness is going for a guillotine here.
latched onto this guillotine, but he's
He needs
on
to.
the wrong side. Doesn't have his hands connected either.
Feels like Namuungerel is trying to set up an arm triangle, but 10 seconds left. Who would have thought this fight was gonna
Round.
go to the third round?
Kind of a weird round.
That fight was so close to getting stopped with that ground and pound.
Yeah, a few more strikes and that probably would have been it, but he did just enough to avoid the referee stepping in. I mean, based on his body language, I thought he was done. Just how he kind of gave up mount. He was like, he pulled guard after that shot.
Youness, Youness,
Yeah.
Youness, one leg, one middle, okay? Distance,
That easy for Acharki Jr. because
See, look, he just goes to his back.
he-
This
yeah.
is not something you really see in high-level MMA very often,
Oh.
right? And gets
Eats a punch
cracked
there.
by that right hand. And we thought that this might be the beginning of the end here. Youness was landing some big shots right here. I thought it was really
It feels
close.
like the referee is actually stepping in.
Really close.
Look, it's like he's stepping in and then he
And then he builds his base back up,
somehow.
does just enough, and then he ended up getting a takedown and was on top for the the final minute of that round. Weird round that was. I think Youness is probably up too. Youness Acharki in the blue versus Namuungerel in the red. Very tough guy,
Checks that low kick.
visibly exhausted, breathing through his mouth, and
He looked like this in round one.
he seems like pretty uncoordinated, just the way he's moving around.
Look at that. Very
Another-
sloppy takedown attempt.
Another shot from far out and pulls guard again. I think Youness just let him up.
Youness in his face. Look. Sorry,
Pumping the
there was a 1-2. Now we
pumping the
see
shots out there.
Namuungerel's going for a head kick.
Maybe some of this is ring rust because Namuungerel hasn't fought in a year and a half. Do you think that could be it?
Goes through. Could be. Maybe the weight cut. I mean, he's not a small guy for 71. It could be that.
Oh, was that knee?
I don't know. I think he didn't hit the face.
I feel like Youness is loading up a big right hand.
Just misses. Oh,
that
hits
one
him with a nice right and in
floors
full
his
mount.
head back. All right.
Straight to full mount.
All Youness needs to do is put together 3 or 4 big shots from mount. I think this is going to be it.
I don't know.
I've said it.
I think Namuungerel is tough as nails, buddy. I think he needs to do volume punching, control the position, and hope the referee steps in to stop this. Be careful. Namuungerel is going to roll over.
It's so weird because he'll just like give up position, look like he's done, and then pull an escape out of nowhere. Kind of an awkward position here. And then something weird happens and he like ends up on top.
Yeah. Now we see it's Acharki Jr. back on the pressure.
Youness is on him.
A beautiful counter.
You see
he just drops, pulls guard all the time. So willing to.
Becoming kind of an awkward fight, to be honest.
It looks like he drops him, but I think he just chooses to sit down. Another nice body kick.
Another shot. And now Namuungerel just charges after him, eats a knee and a right hand.
Namuungerel looks exhausted right now. Some body shots now would be absolute money.
Oh, yes.
Straight cross.
Another right hand.
For Acharki Jr.
I'd like to see Youness put some combinations together because he's throwing mostly singular shots.
I agree with you. And just, work the body, man. This guy's exhausted.
Another one. It feels like he's 1 or 2 good shots away from putting this guy away. He just can't really find it.
Nice. Right from Namuungerel. Cannot cut him out.
Every time I do, he comes back with something.
Catches him coming in with an inside kick that trips him up.
Just for a little trip there, unable to get it. Kick and a slip by Acharki. Youness walking at him with his hands down. He's like, this guy doesn't have much for me, but Youness can't seem to put him away.
Really feels like Youness is headhunting right now. Landed with the right cross there. I do think that he should be working the body more instead, in my opinion. There's
a body kick for you. I feel like, if he could put a 3 or 4 attack combination together, I feel like he would have great success. Just kind of choosing to throw one singular strike at a time. Big power shot. Namuungerel visibly exhausted.
Oh,
big
beautiful right hand.
Cracks him with another
cracks
one.
him with a short hook. Drops him.
Namuungerel.
Just some hammer fist now. Elbows, I think the ref would step in. Short hammer fist here with that right hand.
See the referee slap the hand away.
Short elbows here from Acharki Jr. Nice head pressure.
20 seconds left. It looks like Namuungerel is going to survive the fight multiple times throughout the course of the fight. I thought we were very close to a finish. But here we are, deep into the 3rd round. Dominant performance by Youness Acharki.
I mean, the only time he was a bit in trouble was in that 1st round, the last 30 seconds, minute, where he got slammed and he had Namuungerel. Except for that kind of 1 minute, this fight was an absolute dominant performance by Youness Acharki Jr. And let's see if the judges agree with us, but I'll be shocked if they don't.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. Kick and a slip to start the fight off by Namuungerel. And that was kind of like, how would you say? It kind of showed how the fight was going to go. Kind of an awkward,
very unorthodox
awkward fight. unorthodox movement by Namuungerel. He would shoot takedowns, pull guard. Here we see, you know, at the end of the first round, he did get on top and landed some decent ground and pound. But the rest of the fight really belonged to Youness Acharki. We see Namuungerel shooting and then pulling guard here. I thought Youness was really close to finishing the fight a few times. I feel like if he would have put a few more combos together, he could have got this guy out of there. Regardless, dominant performance. Should be a dub on the record for Youness Acharki.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 1 27 to 30；2号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 2 27 to 30；3号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 3 27 to 30。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定，蓝方上。 For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, representing Morocco, the Matrix, Youness Acharki.
Rolling right along. It is time for the third prelim bout of the evening. This one in the lightweight division as well. And coming out to the JCK cage is Zhavokhir Abduganiev.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, Abduganiev, but he says his nickname is Bad Boy.
Bad Boy.
Speaks a little bit of English. I was also, his name's not that difficult, Abduganiev. And he was very happy telling me, Bad Boy, Bad Boy.
Bad Boy. Well,
that's his nickname.
you know, Bad Boy Abduganiev is 21 years old, 22 years old, excuse me. He's from Uzbekistan, 4-1 as a pro. All wins by finish. He's got 3 submissions and 1 TKO. We know that he's a great grappler. He's got good top control. And look, he's coming into this fight in really good shape. Look at the pic that they had from Tapology. He looks like a completely new man.
Yeah, and you know, he looks like a little bit of a baby. When you stand next to him, he's quite sizable. He's very thick, big, strong kid. And when I spoke to him, he has an aura of confidence. You know, he's 22 years old, undefeated, but he is facing someone
he's
very...
He's 4-1.
Oh, sorry, 4-1, sorry. He's very young, very confident, but he is facing someone with significantly more experience. But I believe this is another matchup of wrestler versus striker.
Oh, he hasn't fought since 2023. It's been 2 years since his last fight.
So has his opponent.
Wow, all right.
His opponent hasn't fought for a very long time as well.
Well, he's coming in great shape. Here is Bad Boy Abduganiev.
There we see walking out of the red corner his opponent, Huang Zhenyue. Cocky, brash, and explosive. Huang is one of the best characters on the mic. I've seen him throw sunglasses at his opponent so many times. I actually consider it to be part of his pre-fight ritual. He has some sick striking and highlights. And also, if you look at him, it doesn't look like he's a very strong and powerful striker, but I'm telling you, this guy has deceptively powerful hands. And many of his opponents have learned the hard way. Don't underestimate his striking. You know, some inside information about him is his character that he has on stage is actually very close to what he is outside of the cage. He's always respectful to us. You know, we're part of the working team, but he's quite willing to stand by his words and pick a verbal argument with anybody who's up for it. A very fun character.
And he's with Changjie Godot right now, right?
Yes, and he hasn't fought for almost 2 years. Very close to 2 years.
Oh, it's another guy. Both guys look
very
completely different than the picks that we have on our fighter notes that come from Tapology, the best fighter database. Shout out to Tapology if you're an MMA fan.
Absolutely. You know, Chengji, you just said Wu Chengjie's gym there in Chengdu. Right now, I think that's probably the best training spot when regards to number of sparring partners you're going to get in China. High-level jiu-jitsu training, lots of good partners, and you'd expect him to have good takedown defense. But this guy is looking for the KO all the time.
I don't think he cuts a lot of weight. Just looking at his physique.
Yeah, but don't be. Trust me, man. I've cornered for this guy. He hits hard. Let's have a look at the tail of a tape between these two fighters. 7 years younger is Abduganiev, but the height and slight reach advantage goes to Huang Zhenyue.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子轻量级的复赛争夺，南方选手身高176公分，臂展174厘米，体重70.70公斤，年龄22岁，来自于波波 OG Long Larry。MMA 综合格斗战绩5战4胜1负。那么今天晚上是 JCK 战绝城的首秀 ，Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Uzbekistan. Gets ready for Zhavokhir Abduganiev。本场比赛，红方选手身高182公分，臂展176厘米，体重71.50公斤，年龄29岁，来自于成杰格斗。MMA 综合格斗战绩21战15胜6负。JCK 战绝城战绩4战2胜2负，他就是来自于中国的红方选手终结者黄振岳。本场比赛场上裁判张永新。
Pundits predict a high probability of finish in this fight. Woody.
Me too. I also predict the finish. Absolutely. Okay. Submission for Abduganiev or a knockout for Huang Zhenyue.
The finisher, Huang Zhenyue.
Shot, time, ready, fight!
All set for this clash in the lightweight division. It is bad boy Abduganiev in the blue versus Huang Zhenyue in the red.
Huang Zhenyue in the southpaw stance.
I just looked at his nickname in Chinese. It's Zhongjie, which is the finisher. Cool name. Finishes fights.
See how he lulls all souls and just explodes.
Sanda background.
You see step through cross that he does. So explosive with his striking. He also has a good chin.
There's the shot. This is going to be a pivotal moment. It looks like he can defend the first takedown, although that one was not set up very well, was it?
No, and a fast, very fast. Oh, beautiful kick by Abduganiev.
And
oh, look at that! He rushes in.
This shot was a little better. He was able to get some penetration on the hips there, but Huang Zhenyue was able to defend it very well.
And dug in an underhook. Can he defend the wrestling though? Now he's got a beautiful takedown.
Nice little lateral, kind of like a lateral drop almost by Abduganiev.
This is not where Huang Zhenyue wants to be.
We're going to see him explode and push off the fence, big buck off the fence. We see Abduganiev trying to pin that wrist down. Usually we see that.
Looking for an Americana.
We see that when guys try these double wrist lock type attacks, Kimuras and
going for Kimura. It feels like he's trying to lock it up.
Does he have it locked up?
I think he's made the connection. The question is, can he now step over? No, he lost the connection.
Let go. So, Abduganiev on top inside control. Huang Zhenyue does have the underhook with his left arm. Let's see if he's able to. Yep.
He tries to go to full mount. Look at this.
Wow.
Huang Zhenyue looked for the heel hook, but he gave up his back.
Abduganiev with the hooks in, landing the ground and pound.
Some big shots dropping there.
Let's see if he can
Abduganiev flatten him out.
Flatten out his opponent.
Huang Zhenyue just needs to post and shake a little bit.
And he's landing these nice punches.
Man, Huang Zhenyue looks good, man. His takedown defense, even though he finally got taken down, looked pretty sharp compared to especially when we last saw him. Yes.
The second double leg shot that Abduganiev had, he was in really deep on the hips. And Huang Zhenyue did a really good job getting his hips back, digging in the underhooks. That looked nice. But here we are, Abduganiev.
Huang Zhenyue just needs to, he tries to kick out to get one leg released.
Huang Zhenyue is doing a good job not getting flattened out and avoiding a lot of damage. Although he does.
He can stand up here. Doesn't want to get dropped. That's not what he wanted.
This is worse. This will allow Abduganiev to control the position a little bit better, and potentially once he gets his hands free, gets that body lock, start to work on that choke. Now he has the arm triangle here as well, so a much more difficult position to escape. What does he need to do, Woody, to unlock the body triangle? Coach us through this.
There are a couple of things he can do. From this position, he could try to swim his left leg underneath the left foot of Abduganiev and pull that leg up to his midsection and then just release the pressure so that there's no lock anymore. Or he could roll to the lock side and apply pressure, which is very uncomfortable for Abduganiev. Abduganiev might want to open and reset on the other side. You normally want that body lock on the top side of a grounded opponent, but if it lies on your side,
leave you open for the Scottish twister.
Yes, it does, but the Scottish twister is a spinal manipulation which is actually illegal here in the JCK rules. So, yes. Let's see if Abduganiev knows that he's not allowed to do the Scottish twister, though.
Fun fact, we did see one Scottish twister submission in JCK MMA earlier this year.
Even funner, Franz, is the knowledge that the referee didn't actually know the submission when it happened. It's a bit of a blight. And they didn't get the DQ, they gave the win. And then afterwards they clarified things, said, no, cannot do this anymore. So now all the referees are up to date. Obviously the Scottish twister is a very new technique. We haven't seen much of it. We only started seeing it last year or two.
Shout out to Stevie Ray.
One of my, last year, it was the beginning of this year, it was one of the, submissions of the month for me, where I was putting that on everybody in the room.
Yep. All right, so action has slowed down a little bit. The fact of the matter is, when your opponent has a body triangle like this, if you're good at defending the choke, there might not be a lot of action. It's a hard position to escape.
Yeah, and it's also tough. The referee can't really stand you up from such a dominant position. The time runs out here. We're going to go to the second round between bad boy Abduganiev.
It is.
And the finisher, Huang Zhenyue.
Worth noting that under the JCK scoring system, they don't really give a lot of points for control. Just controlling someone from the back doesn't earn you a lot.
Anything.
It doesn't earn you
almost
much.
nothing, yeah. But how much damage did Huang Zhenyue do?
I would give the round to Abduganiev. Now let's take a look at some of the action from this round. Nice body kick by Abduganiev.
Yeah, that was early in the fight.
That scored. Nice.
That was a nice step through cross.
There was really nice takedown defense there by Huang Zhenyue, but he ended up getting taken down. And then Abduganiev took the back, and that's where we remained for the rest of the first round.
Second out.
All set for the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Bad boy Abduganiev is in the blue, and Huang Zhenyue, the finisher, is in the red. Let's see if Huang Zhenyue can avoid the takedown this round and work some of his patented striking.
Oh, he gets kicked and a loopy hook from Abduganiev.
That was a sneaky little combo.
Yeah.
It's almost like he threw the kick and the punch almost at the same time.
Yeah.
We thought this might be one of those sort of grappler versus striker matchups, but Abduganiev has shown really good striking of his own.
That was a very potent strike, I would say.
One of those things right to the groin. Let's take a look at the replay on that one. Was that? Oh.
And Abduganiev walks over here to the judges right in front of him and says, no. That was the abs. But I'm sorry, buddy. We have the video.
Low.
That was low as low can be.
We just saw on the replay. Caught him.
And that's the worst ones when they come up from the bottom. If it's not lateral, if it comes up horizontally.
I thought it hit him kind of on the top of the cup. But like on the...
The problem is if it moves as a cup. Because if you hit from the front going in, it just goes forward. But if you kick from the bottom, the cup actually...
And Huang Zhenyue is
unhappy.
Not feeling too good right now. He's still down. And he's up now.
Yeah, because the point is, like, if it comes from the bottom up, it moves the whole cup, you know. And if the cup moves, everything inside the cups moves too. And if it moves enough, do the math.
I guess.
I once reffed a fight, and the fighter got threw out. They had the MMA fight in the boxing ring, and the fighter fell over the ropes with his head, and his cup got stuck, but his body kept getting pushed over, and it literally scraped his privates, and he had a bit of a stretch session. He was rushed to the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bad luck. Yep. Back in action, it's Abduganiev versus Huang Zhenyue after a brief pause in action due to a groin kick. Hopefully Huang Zhenyue is fully recovered.
Oh, he eats that Loki, but gives a nice straight left cross, does Huang Zhenyue.
You know what, I'm actually quite impressed by the striking of Abduganiev.
He's got nice kicks, heavy kicks.
When you said you were high on this kid, Huang Zhenyue, I knew I had to take it seriously. I know his striking is pretty solid.
The thing is, like, he's got a chin and he's dangerous. He sleeps people.
Well, he's nicknamed the finisher for a reason, I would presume.
See there, he catches him with a double. He doubled up with a cross.
Looking at his record, I see he has 7 wins by knockout. You're right, he hasn't, excuse me, he hasn't fought in almost 2 years himself.
He looks better than he did when I last saw him.
His last fight was a loss against Fuyao.
Fuyao will see later tonight.
We will. Very tall guy for the big guy.
Very tall, yes.
I think what is it, 187 centimeters.
Yeah, with
crazy.
a reach of 190. It's
That's
insane.
insane for lightweight.
No, and he's moving down to featherweight. His bout is at featherweight.
What?
Yeah.
He can make featherweight?
It's insane, right?
My goodness.
Oh. Eats a kick to give a straight cross again, which does find home on the chin of Abduganiev.
This round has been pretty even. Back and forth. Neither guy has really looked particularly dominant.
I feel the strikes to the face from Zhenyue was a little bit better, and the kicks from Abduganiev was better.
We see Huang Zhenyue pressing forward, backing off a little bit. Very fluid on his feet. Lots of movement, lots of feints. Hard to read.
It feels like Abduganiev is just waiting to take that shot again. Really good success on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Was able to take the
beautiful kick, but the kicks that gets caught.
I don't think
we get
Huang Zhenyue is going to
nice calf kick there. Another calf kick.
Oh,
big calf kicks.
That hurt. Big time.
Oh, kicks right to the thigh.
Shades of Sakuraba versus Vitor Belfort. Back in the day, Sakuraba.
Look at him just throwing those kicks in there. Oh, to the thigh, punishing him here. This is not what we normally see where people are not willing to throw kicks. Look at him chopping away.
He's scoring here.
Oh, slapping kicks there to the thigh and ass of Abduganiev. It's not a good look for Bad Boy. Bad Boy needs to get up, and those
hurt, man.
Yeah, those are right on the calf.
That cannot feel too good.
Oh, doubles up 3 times.
Oh man.
Oh,
imagine like a TKO like this. That would be legendary.
Well, we had a TKO to the calf after calf kicks.
Yo. What is it? He's grimacing in pain.
He says
he's grimacing. Imagine a TKO like this.
He's holding his groin actually, so maybe something went through.
Oh, he's batting. That's kind of a weird visual. I thought for a second he was in pain from the calf kicks, and I was thinking, what a wild stop that would be.
Huh? Look at this.
Kind of a weird moment there. And, whoa, Abduganiev is on him.
It was Huang Zhenyue that rushed in, but Abduganiev counters him.
Now Abduganiev is like fighting with fury.
Oh, beautiful.
Takes him down.
1,
See,
2.
I mean, he should have done that earlier in the round. Look how easily he got that takedown.
Look Look at this.
Stop.
Huang Zhenyue looking to attack the leg. No love lost there at the end of the second round.
Yeah, there's definitely some heat between these guys. Really curious to see how the third round's gonna go. What was going on there where Abduganiev was on his back eating those kicks and then he was like,
Ronaldo ekan so'kkan. Birinchi raund sen yutding. Qara, birinchi raund yutding, ikkinchi raund oxirini sen olding. Bu degani
take a look at what happened here in the second round. Here was that low blow, which caused, you know.
See, look at that. This is what Huang Zhenyue did quite a few times. Catching there with a second cross and a lot of kicks
all
here.
of these calf kicks. And, you know, I have a feeling that given the scoring criteria here in JCK, they probably gave that second round to Huang Zhenyue.
I would definitely give it to Huang Zhenyue. I think he did way better on the feet, and after he ground his butt, it was a bad look.
So it could be 1-1 going into the third here.
It could also be 2-1. Depends on how you see that first round.
2-1. 2-zip.
Back.
He goes back again, complains about, man, sorry, bad boy, but you're losing some points here. You kick the guy blatantly on the groin and then go out and complain about a groin shot. That not the best look for the blue corner there.
Oh, nice right hand by Abduganiev.
Great right, excellent punch there from Abduganiev. Right through the middle, almost no tell on that. Surprises Huang Zhenyue himself looking to.
You know, with how easily he got that takedown at the end of the second round, if I were his coach, I'd be telling him to shoot early in this round.
Of course.
Because this is a very pivotal round in the fight. I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, I also think so. I would venture to.
So it stands to reason that whoever wins this round could potentially win the fight. And I think there's a clear path to victory on the ground for Abduganiev.
Look at Huang. He's headhunting, waiting for him to come in and counter him with that cross. Straight left. Both the there's the shot. There's the shot. Oh, but he's looking for a guillotine. He's looking for a guillotine.
Can Huang Zhenyue finish this guillotine?
It doesn't look that tight, but now he's closed the
definitely
guard.
on. He's squeezing hard, but Abduganiev doesn't look to be too concerned about it.
Yep, pops his head out.
Wow, dramatic moment there. You could kind of tell from the look on Abduganiev's face he wasn't panicking.
Very slow.
He just didn't respect that guillotine at all. And you know what? Committing to that guillotine, I think, got Huang Zhenyue taken down.
Now he's got 3 minutes left, and he's got a very good, heavy grappler on top of him. Probably 1 round apiece.
Abduganiev is going to need to
Beautiful pass there.
Score with
looking for the back.
some damage here. Now, he's in full mount. This is a good place to do it. He needs to score here and damage his opponent. There, that'll do it.
Nice little elbow there. Now on the back.
Let's see if he can flatten out his opponent here. We saw in the first round that Huang Zhenyue did a really good job of not getting flattened out.
Nice work here from Abduganiev. Oh,
can he stay on top? Can he stay on top?
Now,
Wow.
Huang Zhenyue, he is on top. Manages to scramble out and just explodes and rolls. Huang Zhenyue on top. Can he keep Abduganiev down? 2 minutes left. This could be.
Abduganiev
Goes for
going
the
for a triangle. I mean, that was just like
very slow. Huang Zhenyue needs to
white belt
posture up
triangle
here.
setup, push the wrist through.
Needs to posture up. Putting some pressure on here.
But hey, it can still work.
Yep, he goes past.
Now let's see, Huang Zhenyue, it looks like he's going for the guillotine again, and look, he gets himself taken down again. That was a tactical error.
I agree with you, and he looks to be exhausted.
He had an opportunity there
There's
to
some
get.
work here from Bad Boy. He, throws up that triangle. It gets past him, but then he just rolls with it and actually gets the top position. 1 minute 30 seconds. You see Huang Zhenyue taking some deep breaths here.
See an armbar attempt by Huang Zhenyue. Abduganiev is looking to try to take the back again.
I'm actually surprised that Abduganiev is not trying hard to get a finish here. It looks like, you know, Huang is just exhausted.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, how much of it is ring rust? He hasn't fought in almost 2 years.
Yes.
But then again, same for Bad Boy. He's got one hook in here looking to fully take the back. Zhenyue stands up.
Heavy hip control there.
Looks like he's working on the choke.
He's trying to.
Can he connect the hands? Can he get the grip?
Looks like he might have connected this.
It
This
looks
is
like
bad for Huang. Does Huang have it under the chin though?
he's going palm
This
to
is-
palm.
This is bad. Is it under the chin? No, it's
He is,
not.
but I mean, if he has a good squeeze, this could be it. He's going palm to palm. It doesn't look like he's really giving it his all though.
23 seconds left.
If he puts the grip on his bicep, close. That was a close one. How do they score near submission attempts? Does that count as damage?
I think this third round goes to. It's close enough, but I think Abduganiev did more this third round.
Oh,
I think he won the fight, buddy.
His round for sure. It all comes down to how they scored the first round.
Yes, I agree with you.
Stop.
Was it the control or the damage of the first round? Because as you mentioned, the control without damage, they don't take, you know, they don't score very highly here at JCK. Did Huang Zhenyue do enough in with the damage in the first round? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Both these guys absolutely exhausted. Gave it their all till the very last second. Let's see what the judges say.
Let's take a look at some of the action here from that fight. Early on, Huang Zhenyue displayed some good takedown defense. Great body kick by Abduganiev. Bad Boy showing off his striking skills here. Does get the takedown in the first round. Really curious to see how they scored that first round. You know, conventionally you would say that because, you know, he took the back and had the body triangle, that he spent a lot of time in control, that he probably won that round. But in JCK, they just don't value control time very heavily. They tend to favor damage. And how much damage did Abduganiev do in that round versus how much Huang Zhenyue did? I don't know. The second round obviously went to Huang Zhenyue, I believe, and the third round was a pretty clear one for Abduganiev. So it really depends how they scored that first round. Curious to see how the judges have this one. Here we see Huang Zhenyue going for the guillotine. Abduganiev spent a lot of time on top in that third round with some good control, had the rear naked choke attempt. Let's see how the judges score this one.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判27比30 ，Judge Number 1 27 to 30；2号裁判28比29 ，Judge Number 2 28 to 29；3号裁判28比29 ，Judge Number 3 28 to 29。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定蓝方胜。For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, representing Uzbekistan, Zhavokhir Abduganiev.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are all set for the final prelim bout on the card. It is Altanshagai fighting out of Mongolia, coming down to the JCK cage there. He's got the traditional headwear on. He's looking cool. Yeah, we're good to go. Yep. Excuse me, it's Altanshagai. He is 2-0 in the JCK cage thus far, 6-6 overall. His last win, he had a great win over Lile. He's a great fighter that we know in JCK here. Rear naked choke. Altanshagai has never been to decision. He is a kill or be killed fighter. He has 5 losses by submission, but also multiple wins by submission himself. So what that tells me is he's willing to get into what I would call grappling firefights. He's just going for submission.
Yeah, he's a very, aggressive fighter, looking for the finish, pushing the action, and just a guy who likes to bring it and leave it all out there.
And you know what? I think one of the biggest factors in this fight is going to be the massive height and reach disadvantage that he is at here. He's 174 centimeters tall, and his opponent, Li Fuyao, is 187 centimeters.
Yeah, and the reach, 16 centimeter reach disadvantage for him. But both of them love to strike. I think Altanshagai probably has the better wrestling. Li Fuyao has showed some good takedown defense. Let's see, man. This is I think it's going to be an absolute battle on the feet. A technical war with power versus range. Altanshagai.
Altanshagai. They gave it, one judge gave him 30-27 in that fight.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. The other two, 29-28. Li Fuyao, Spider-Man, coming down to the JCK cage out of the red corner. You know what's crazy about this to me? He usually fought at lightweight. This guy is like almost 190 centimeters tall. What is that in freedom units? It's like 6'3".
Well, let's see. I'm 6 foot, which is 183. I'm like 183 point. I'm just over 6 foot. I'm 183.5. So
got to get that 0.5 in there.
Actually, because I think 182.5 is 6 foot. To be honest, to be precise. But anyway, I could be wrong. And 187. Yeah, I think it's 6'1", 6'2", maybe. 6'2", I think.
Anyway, very tall for lightweight, and now he's come down to featherweight. Like how does he make 66 kilos, man? He's so tall, and he's got a really big frame. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is his first fight at featherweight. So we're gonna see how he adapts to the cut. I mean, he's gonna have a reach advantage over almost anyone in this division. And we know that he's, not only does he have a really long reach, but sometimes you see guys with long reach and they don't really know how to use it. They don't utilize it as well as they could. But Li Fuyao does a really good job sticking the jab out there with front kicks. He kicks from really far out. That's the thing, like when you're talking about a guy's frame and his height, it's not just the reach, but how far he can kick you from.
So I just deep seek that it's 186 centimeters is approximately 6 foot, 6 foot and 1.2 inches, so 6'1".
For our American buddies back home.
And if we have a look at the tail of the tape, we see that these guys are, same age, but everything else is quite different. A huge reach advantage for Li Fuyao.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子羽量级的复赛交锋。蓝方选手身高174公分，臂展174厘米，体重66.30公斤，年龄27岁，来自于猛犸英雄格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩12战6胜6负。JCK 战决胜战绩2战全胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Mongolia. I give you the Mongolia Leopard, Altanshagai. 本场比赛，红方选手身高187公分，臂展190厘米，体重66.50公斤，年龄27岁，来自于搏击王俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩20战13胜7负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩12战6胜6负。他就是来自于中国的红方选手蜘蛛人李福耀。本场比赛场上裁判王金刚。
Here we go, guys. Last prelim bout of the evening. It is Altanshagai from Mongolia in the blue versus Li Fuyao in the red, making his featherweight debut.
Li Fuyao straight to the body tip, but Altanshagai catches the leg and finally takes him down. But Li Fuyao scrambling for his life. And it's Altanshagai looking for a huge dump. Look at Li Fuyao still scrambling. It feels like the thickness of Altanshagai is very, very obvious. Li Fuyao is starting to look for a guillotine here.
So this is like a blistering
Li Fuyao,
start. Oh my
huge
goodness.
dump from Altanshagai. Just picks him up and dumps him to the floor.
How strong is he, man? He lifted Li Fuyao like over his head with that huge high crotch takedown.
Li Fuyao, long legs, spider-like limbs.
It's one of those things like, you know,
rolls over to his back and gets back up to his feet. He's got an underhook, but look at that. Altanshagai just grabs the leg and the knee.
coming out so hard. How long can you keep that pace for, though? That's the thing. Like,
but you know, it's a two-edged sword because Li Fuyao needs to use power to fight power. You can't fight fire.
Okay, now
fire, you know.
Altanshagai has consolidated the position. He has better control over Li Fuyao.
Back to the guard. I'm saying Li Fuyao just really good. Just did really good to scramble out of
Li Fuyao, you know,
control.
He's got super long legs. Harder to pass the guard of a guy who's got really long legs. You just swim their legs back, have guard retention. That's just
Look
not
at that beautiful.
easy to deal with.
Oh, nice.
Not to mention crazy up kicks.
Look at this. Li Fuyao rolls over.
Got a scramble here. Li Fuyao trying not to get his back taken. Altanshagai has got two hooks
in. This is bad for Li Fuyao.
He's
Li Fuyao
rolling.
just
Yeah.
rolling.
He did the right thing.
Oh
He
my
just-
goodness, look at that. Now Li Fuyao on top, dropping 2 bombs already. Big punches thrown from Li
But check this
Fuyao.
out. Altanshagai did not accept bottom position.
Goes
He
for the
just-
single leg.
wow.
What a wrestling tempo we've seen back and forth. It hasn't stopped since the get-go.
Crazy scrambles, non-stop grappling aggression and attacks by Altanshagai.
I mean, it's been only 2 minutes, but there hasn't been a pause. And how long before Li Fuyao is going to push him off his hips and do some either like throw the legs up for an attack or roll over his back. Big elbows drop
Two
there.
big elbows by Altanshagai.
Altanshagai drops the.
And you know what? Every time one of those lands, it's always a roll of the dice. Like, is it going to open up a cut?
Of course,
You know, one of those. can
any of
catch you.
those could finish the fight.
Or at least cause damage, like swelling, cuts.
The hip pressure from Altanshagai is just really, really good. So he's physically strong. Oh, just missed with the up kick there. Did Li Fuyao. Now he's going to roll, show his back again.
Li Fuyao does a great job of turtling up every time there's a scramble like
Look,
that.
now he's broken the hand grips. Not allowing him to clinch up his body again. Nice trip.
Man, Altanshagai has got some really nice wrestling attacks.
Li Fuyao has weaved the leg there of Altanshagai, trying to
Weaving.
he's weaving.
Li Fuyao doesn't stop. One good thing about him, he doesn't accept positions.
Yeah, and he's been really good at defending. I mean, he's ate some punches, but if you consider how many times he's been taken down and on top, he's actually taken very little damage.
Like, he's always trying to improve his position.
Looks like it's time to wrap up an armbar here.
Escape bad positions as soon
Look
as
at this.
Altanshagai-
Goes for an armbar.
Altanshagai saw that coming a mile away. And now, in these scrambles, he has an opportunity to take the back.
Look at this. He gets back up.
And he
gonna
ends
get
up-
back. Oh, he's got full mounted.
He's on top of
Bridges through.
Wow.
Now it's Li Fuyao.
Non-stop scrambles.
Look at this.
Non-stop scrambles this entire first round. Crazy scrambles.
Li Fuyao is kind of on the back. Who's going to end up on top here?
Who's going to end up on top? It looks like Altanshagai is going to end up on top.
Nice body work there from Altanshagai. 45 seconds. Does a little back elbow. Needs to be careful. Those are illegal here at JCK.
Go for it. Get spicy. It's only 30 seconds left.
It's right there for the
If I'm
taking.
on top, I'm going for the knee bar right there. It's one of those things you probably, you know,
Steps over.
you could lose position, but if,
Look at Li Fuyao. Keeps pushing the hips.
there's only 30 seconds left, I say go.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Li Fuyao is so good at that. He just does an up kick and does a little backward ninja roll. And back to defending the takedown position.
One hook in by Altanshagai. I don't know if Li Fuyao expected Altanshagai to come out with this kind of pressure and pace. He was on him non-stop the whole first round.
So here's my question. Who came in better shape and who spent more energy in that first round? Because I think that's going to tell us how this fight's going to play out. Both guys actually got up pretty easy.
I actually think that style
the way that Fuyao escapes isn't really energy efficient either. He's just scrambling and bridging and
look
kicking.
at that. Wow, slammed him right on his head. That was crazy.
Look at this escape. So he pushes him off. He's going to do like a backward roll now.
This trip
Beautiful
was very
trip.
beautiful. We saw some really highlight reel type grappling in that first round. Really the kind of stuff that you want to show somebody to get educated or into grappling. You know, some people be like, oh, that ground stuff is boring. There's nothing boring about what happened in that first round. Second round.
One of our most action-packed rounds we've had so far tonight.
Yeah, it was great. Altanshagai is in the blue. Fuyao
showing
there's the shot right away.
very quick single leg.
Super fast.
Deep on the single leg. Tries to go to the back.
And he switches back and forth from the single to the high crotch to the double. That's what makes it difficult to defend. Change the wrestling attacks together.
Doing really good to keep this on the feet for as long as he does.
He does get taken down.
Chain wrestling of Altanshagai. Fuyao trying to work back, stand up again. He's back up.
Wow, he backpacks him.
And now he's on top, ends up on top again.
Wow, Fuyao ends up on top. Last time we saw Altanshagai at the bottom, he didn't accept it for a second. He just like opened his guard, went for something, and then scrambled back up to turtle and converted it into a takedown of his own. But here, Fuyao has consolidated top position.
Fuyao's got underhooks, nice pressure there. So overhook on the one side, holding the head. He's just so long. I used to train with a guy called Michiel Opperman back in South Africa. He was a UFC champion for a long time. He had these very long limbs. I'm telling you, grappling against a guy who's same weight as you, but 2 weight divisions longer, is just so weird. They can do stuff that you just don't expect. They can grab positions where like, that's not fair.
Yeah, exactly.
They can do things where like, and on top, they're so long, it feels like they're surfing all over you. They can wet blanket you so irritatingly and just surf on top. Huge punch thrown there by Fuyao. Oh, a big kick. Short elbows.
How much did that hurt him?
Huge big dump from Altanshagai. Looking for the finish. Altanshagai dropping bombs here. But Fuyao trying to roll.
These elbows definitely hurt him. I feel like that was close to being stopped. If he can flatten him out here and land a few shots.
Altanshagai looking for the finish here. Oh my God.
He's got the choke.
He's got the choke in.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
That's it.
Wow.
What a fight by both these guys. Altanshagai just dominant in the end. And it was just a moment. It went so fast. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But when it kicked off, Altanshagai smelled blood and he went in for the finish.
And how fast did he lock on that choke? That was on in a split second and it was tight.
Man, the lightweight division is being put on notice here. This guy is scrappy. Oh, the featherweight division, you're right, I forgot.
Palm to palm, arches his back. You can tell he's got a hell of a squeeze, and that is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Forces the tap.
I mean, and also so much respect to Fuyao. He was doing really, really good. And it felt like he was in the fight till the end. He never accepted any of the positions. He showed he's able to reverse and stay on top. But the Moroccan Altanshagai,
Mongolian.
that's a Moroccan. The Mongolian Altanshagai, so strong and finishes the fight. Congratulations.
Fighter. Move on.
接下来宣布比赛结果：本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则与两级复赛的最终结果为，来自于蒙古国的蓝方选手蒙古豹阿拉腾沙盖第2回合2分20秒使用背后裸脚降服获胜。The winner is blue corner, win by rear naked choke. 接下来的时间，我们共同开启今天晚上正赛环节的比赛。
哦呦！哇！后手拳击倒来自加卡。好，我们看到加卡现在的这个拳抱腰。好，看一下阿纳哈利防摔，在赛前通过速度很快上勾，看一下。哎呦！好，抱摔很快。高高举起，蹦。哎呦，漂亮！后滚翻拿到7成了。哦呦，太快了，又慢。哎呦，飞膝！啊 ，KO 了的，真的 KO 了，真的 KO 了！哎呦，哇！我的天哪，太残暴了，这个太残暴了。哎呦！哦！哎呦！ 结束了！
由于蓝方选手 Nikita Baltabayev 赛前超重，本场比赛必须以终结的方式才能获得比赛胜利。Nikita 职业生涯战绩24战13胜，地面技术精湛。他对手贾马洛夫Shikhikhlas 俄罗斯徒手格斗冠军，上场比赛通过一致判定成功战胜对手。接下来两位选手即将展开交锋。
He trains in Dagestan. And that is a region, that is an area of the world that strikes fear into the hearts of many opponents when they see their fighters from this region. And some of the best wrestlers in the world come from that region.
Я готовился к своему бою у себя на родине, в Дагестане, в городе Махачкала, клуб «Горец». У нас там проходят тяжелые спарринги, тяжелые тренировки.
Yibireyimu is able to get the fight to the ground.
Я в своей победе уверен на 100%, потому что если здесь не быть уверенным, то здесь вообще нечего терять.
Nikita Baltabayev. He's become a very, very well-rounded fighter, deserving.
Да, несомненно, этот бой будет тяжелый, как и для моего соперника, так и для меня.
Beautiful work. Blast double leg. Transitioning to mount now. This could be over quickly.
Мы будем работать во всех аспектах, мы будем бороться, мы будем бить, будем двигаться. Китайским зрителям точно понравится наш бой. Следите за нами 13 декабря.
Guys, we're ready for the main card. Prelims are pretty good, I gotta say. 2 finishes and 4 fights. We saw some exciting action, and I have no doubt that the main card is going to be spectacular. Here we have another international matchup. Guys, JCK in the last year or two has really expanded its roster to include fighters from all over the world. And hailing from Russia, here we have Nikita Baltabayev. I hope I said that right. Once again, we do our best with the names, guys. Nikita Baltabayev, he has a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background. In his fight with Luozhoujiangcuo, he looked great.
He looked phenomenal, but he just got caught.
Yeah, he did get caught with a lightning fast armbar from guard.
And you know, like, that fight, it was one of the most dominant fights we had on the night. Like, he was all over Woozer. And trust me, being all over Woozer is no easy feat.
Oh,
Woozer is one of the best in the Bantamweight division. But Woozer just totally out of nowhere from the guard, just zip, got an armbar, and that's all she wrote. But Baltabayev, he's pretty fired up, and he believes he can get the tap.
Yeah, it's curious. Like in the pre-fight lead-up, he said he's gonna tap Shikhikhlas.
Another interesting fight. You'll see on the left eye there. You know, he has a.
Oh, is this the guy?
Yeah, he.
Oh my goodness.
During the weight cuts, he actually passed out and then bumped his head. You see there, his eyes above his left eye. He's pretty messed up, and he was bleeding a bit. Went to the hospital, got it clean, got it sorted, came back, continued to make the weight cut. He ended up missing weight, so he needs to get the finish to win this fight.
Oh, he was over by 2.4 kilos, right?
Yes.
So, guys, he has to finish the fight to get the win. If it goes to decision at all, he loses.
Doesn't matter how dominant it is. I like that rule, man. You got to make weight. I mean, I feel sorry for the guys because there's a multitude of things that could happen to make you miss weight. It could be you're sick, you're not acclimatized, whatever. There's so many things that could go wrong.
So let me get this straight. He was cutting weight, he fainted, hit his head, got cut, went to the hospital, got stitches, and came back and continued to cut weight.
Exactly right.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Yeah.
For a weight
and
cut.
tonight he needs to finish to win. So I think he's going to go guns a-blazing in the first round. But here is his opponent.
Shikhikhlas.
Dzhamalov. Shikhikhlas, yes.
He looked good in his first fight in JCK.
7-1. This young fighter burst onto the JCK field with a huge win over Jiwuluosheng. Jiwuluosheng is one of the superstars in the Chinese circuit, made his debut against Shikhikhlas, and Shikhikhlas, you know, finished him. He's only had one loss in his career, and that fight, no, but he only had one loss in his whole.
Oh, I remember that one. And Jiwuluosheng was really upset at the decision.
Correct, but he out-wrestled Jiwuluosheng. He kind of ragdolled him. And he's only had one loss his whole career. I'm talking about Shikhikhlas. And that went the distance. So he's never been finished. Oh. You know, so we're happy to welcome him back here at JCK.
I remember that one because Jiwuluosheng had come over from another big promotion, and everyone was like, "Oh man, this guy's in JCK. He's going to become an instant contender." And then
this guy just, you know, he was a
Shikhikhlas just
he stopped the hype train.
Gave him the wet blanket treatment.
That's right.
And took him down round after round.
Also respect to Shikhikhlas for accepting this fight. You know, like his opponent went to hell and back to try and make weight, couldn't make weight. And, you know, it was in Shikhikhlas' right to say, look, I'm not fighting a guy that's 2.4 kilograms overweight. And he could have gotten some show money, but
that's the kind of thing when
you
hear
respect,
about that.
Man, you got to respect the guy.
When you hear about that, it's going to be hard to pick that guy to win the fight. don't you think?
I don't know, man.
Going through all of that.
Let's have a look at the tail of a tape between these two. 4 years younger Shikhikhlas, but he does have the reach advantage.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子重量级的正赛争夺，咱们选手身高171公分，臂展172厘米，体重63.40公斤，年龄28岁，来自于 Storm Shlemenko Fighting MMA 综合格斗战绩24战13胜11负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩1战1负。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Russia. I give you Nikita Baltabayev。本场比赛红方选手身高174公分，臂展176厘米，体重61.50公斤，年龄24岁，来自于 Goras Mahachala MMA 综合格斗战绩8战7胜1负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩1战1胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the red corner from Azerbaijan. I give you Dzhamalov Shikhikhlas。今天晚上比赛非常高兴的邀请到了国内著名的擂台解说专家侯宇老师和刘聪老师，他们两位将在现场为大家带来今天晚上比赛的直播评述。同时，英文解说的部分非常荣幸的邀请到了著名的综合格斗运动员、教练员，同时是赛事评论员的 Woody Pocketer 和 Andrew Derry 进行现场的呈现。同时还要特别感谢颜值有礼赵岩老师以及我们的特约评论员方乐老师的鼎力相助。The referee who charged in his octagon is Mr. Thomas Fine.
Okay, guys, you both know the rules. Watch the back of the head, watch the low squares. Scrub now, come out ready to fight.
First fight of the main card promises to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
And both these guys are sporting some really nice beards. I'm jealous. It's Battle of the Beards.
I wish I could grow a beard
Judge.
like that.
Judge.
It is
Time. You ready? You ready? Fight!
Nikita Baltabayev is in the blue and Dzhamalov Shikhikhlas is in the red.
And Shikhikhlas eats a left hook. Both guys coming out. Fight.
Oh, puts it
huge
on!
one, two.
Wow!
Oh
Unbelievable!
my God! Sleeps in.
Unbelievable!
Oh my God!
Wow!
10 seconds in and he sleeps him like a board. He did the old double hands up. Baltabayev went to hell and back to make it to this fight. And it only took him 10 seconds.
Slapped him in one
Look
shot.
at this. 1, 2, over the top. Boom!
Huge overhand right. Out cold.
And then he pulls right. It's such a gentleman. That's good sportsmanship. We see Thomas Fun rushing in there. Shikhikhlas still out cold.
Oh my goodness.
There he is starting to wake up a little bit. And
Oh.
man, you got to respect Shikhikhlas.
Look at this.
Going like
steps in.
Oh, beautifully
Kind of
done.
feints the left, comes over top with a huge right hand and just puts him out cold.
Right on the money. And you know, the story of this fight is amazing. Feigning in weight cut, going to the hospital, comes back, keeps cutting, loses some purse money, has to take the fight, even if he must get the win. There's no way he can get the decision, and still he gets the win. Damn, so much respect too. Nikita Baltabayev.
That was a bad one. And seeing that in person, like cage side guys, it just really shows you what these guys go through and how brutal this sport can be.
Oh yeah, man, this sport is as brutal as it gets. But that's what we want. That's what we're here for. We signed up for the violence.
That's going to be one for the highlight reels.
Maybe knockout of the year. Beautifully done. Nikita Baltabayev has his second fight and dominant from the get-go. And this time he didn't get submitted. This time he was the one.
接下来宣布比赛结果，本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则，出场及正赛的最终结果为：来自于俄罗斯蓝方选手 Nikita Baltabayev， 第一回合0分9秒 KO 获胜。The winner is blue corner, win by knockout. 接下来将会进行的是今天晚上次中量级的正赛争夺。蓝方选手马纳普努尔科扎来自于哈萨克斯坦，拳法出众。他的对手张玉鹤来自于龙云综合格斗俱乐部，上场比赛强势战胜对手，士气正盛。接下来两位选手即将展开交锋。
Welcome, Manap to the JCK.
Yeah, birinci jekpejegim tez bitip kaldı.
哎呦，我的天哪，太残暴了，这个太残暴了，这个结束了。
Heavy elbows. I think he almost broke the cage there.
Өзüme қаншалықты сенуге болады, мен соншалықты сенімдімін. Өйткені мен істеу керек нәрселердің бәрін істедім. Дайынмын.
There we see his opponent. He's aggressive, violent, which has earned him the nickname of the Jilin Tiger of War.
Look at the physique. 我更喜欢全民给他起绰号，东北钱德勒，魔鬼肌肉人。
优势我的体格，我的力量，我的社交柔术。
Қазақта андай сөз бар, басы даудың бәрінде ми болмайды, денесі даудың бәрінде күш болмайды дейді. Бізде сөз бар, күш білекте емес, күш жүректе. Кімнің мықты екенін көресің.
As we know, the more muscle you carry in your body, the harder it is to keep yourself fresh and fast in the later rounds. But we've also seen from Jiayidaer, he's got a huge heart and is willing to go as far as he needs to get that win.
没有压力，我只要做好我自己。
Bizde 15 minut vakit yok söylesine. Sözlerde aydat mesela.
我们在笼子里真的非常的干一下。
All I'm excited for this one. I don't think this one's going to. This is the fight I had picked, which is most likely to not finish.
Guys, most likely to not finish. You mean go to a decision?
To not finish. I mean, like, not go to the end. I'm sorry. This is a fight most likely to have some form of KO submission. Sorry for my eyes. Guys, I'm still excited about that.
I'm still reeling from that last one, guys. I got to tell you, seeing a knockout like that.
So, cool fact about Manap is that he is actually a Marine.
In the Navy.
In the Navy, yeah. He's actually in the Kazakh Navy.
Isn't it like a landlocked country, though?
Yeah, I don't know why he's in the Navy. Maybe they have, you know, some airplane Navy. I don't know.
Okay, maybe I heard it wrong, but because it was in Chinese, right? But they said hygiene.
Yes.
So that's Navy. It's got to be Navy. Yeah.
Maybe
all right.
they have a Navy to help out the UN. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? But you know, he's military anyway. He comes out with the military cap, looking tough. Manap Nurkoza, he's 1-0 in JCK, and his first fight was absolutely brutal.
Very dominant and aggressive.
Brutal elbows from Mount, cut open his opponent. There was blood all over the place. There's so much blood in the cage that they couldn't even really clean it all between the fights. It stained the canvas. And
that fight was pretty recent. Wasn't that long ago?
I think that was in October. Yeah. When was that? I'm gonna check real quick. There's been a lot of events lately.
But man, this kid is calm and confident, and I like what he said in interviews. Like, look, man, you're obviously
October.
Zhavokhir is like strong and tough, but that doesn't mean that you have as much fire in your heart as I do. And we're going to talk about it for 15 minutes long. Can you keep the pace? I don't know if, to be honest, Nurkoza's fight style does not make me think he's the kind of guy that goes 50 minutes. Because the last one we saw him was just guns a-blazing.
Yeah,
he comes out like a bat out of hell. You know, really, really aggressive, very, very active, pushes the pace. And that's exactly what his opponent does too. So this is why I have this fight picked for the most likely to have a finish before we hit the third round.
All of his finishes are by KO or TKO. 83% of his wins are by KO or TKO. Only been finished once, and it was by submission. Zhang Yuhe, probably the most jacked guy on the card.
Yeah, man.
This guy looks like he could compete in bodybuilding.
I'll tell you what, I interviewed him a long time ago, and I actually spoke to him last night again. But the first interview, he told me that, you know, he grew up as an athlete doing sprinting, and then because he needed to do some power workout, and he fell in love with the gym, and then actually wanted to make the move into bodybuilding. And during COVID, he was stuck for a long time and just ended up doing weights every day. And he fell in love with doing weights. He trains a lot of jiu-jitsu. He considers himself the hardest man in Jilin, which is one of the Dongbei provinces. And I was telling him, so what's the next one? You know, the hardest man in Dongbei, and then after that, the hardest man in China. Like, he's a very, very tough man.
It is
very aggressive. And when you talk to him, you know, you get the impression of a goofy, friendly schoolboy. But when those cage doors lock, he turns into an aggressive monster. And, you know, like, he probably does have the best physique in the JCK roster, and he believes he has the power advantage of anybody in this division. He thinks he's stronger than anybody in the welterweight division.
Super Jack. I liked in the pre-fight video, he said his name is like, his nickname is the Dongbei Michael Chandler.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Did you see it? It was like in the pre-fight video, he was like, I like nicknames that the fans give me, and they call me Dongbei Michael Chandler. Yeah, I can kind of see it.
It's really cool. Like, he likes, in his private time, he's a bit of a foodie, so he likes to cook and make videos himself, foodie. He's just such a, like, polar guy. Like, when he steps, look at him, he's like calm. I'm telling you what, wait till this fight kicks off. He changes.
Let's check it out. I'm excited.
Ego comes out.
Excited for this one.
We see the matchup. Slight height advantage, but an 8-centimeter reach advantage going to Nurkoza.
本档 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子次重量级的正赛交锋，拿分选手身高182公分，臂展188厘米，体重77.20公斤，年龄23岁，来自于 Berlin Top Team。MMA 综合格斗战绩8战6胜2负，JCK 战决胜战绩1战1胜 Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Kazakhstan. I give you Manap Nuar 本场比赛，红方选手身高180公分，臂展180厘米，体重77.50公斤，年龄25岁，来自于龙云综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩16战10胜6负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩12战6胜6负。他就是来自于中国的红方选手吉林战虎张玉鹤。本场比赛场上裁判杨明。
What do you predicted this one has a high probability of finish?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see if that holds true.
Tell you what, if this goes a distance, I'll down a big bear.
Well, that's an easy one. You win either way.
Well,
But hey, we've been winning all night with this card, guys. It's been a good one. Keeping the action going. We have Manap Nuar in the blue versus Zhang Yuhe in
huge clash, both of them throwing big shots. And it's Zhang Yuhe with double underhooks pushing up. Nuar up against the fence. He does believe he has the grappling advantage. Looking for a trip.
He has double underhooks here. Let's see if Nuar can swim one of those underhooks in for himself. Zhang Yuhe, obviously physically very powerful.
There, Nuar gets one underhook.
He's got a ton of muscle on his frame here.
Goes for a stomp. Does Nuar.
Nuar takedown defense holding up thus far. You can see him trying to.
He's got moved to the single leg. We hear the corner of him. Oh, he drops down. Back up again, goes down to the double again. He keeps switching between the single and double over here.
Nice elbows. Jinx.
Jinx. There he goes.
See him like pulling up on the chin. He does get taken down. And he's landing
elbows. Look at the elbows from
big elbows from
the bottom.
Did he cut him?
Look, I can't see. For a moment, I thought I saw some blood there.
I thought I saw blood too.
Could be the just redness with the blonde. Oh, there's definitely some blood.
Yeah, there's blood. He did cut him with one of those elbows. Gnarly elbows from the bottom by Manap Nuar.
A big pressure from Zhang Yuhe.
I wonder what that cut is like. There doesn't seem to be a ton of blood, but it is visible now. You see it on the arms.
Right above the right eye, maybe.
Goes to show that those elbows are dangerous. See Zhang Yuhe trying to advance position here.
Zhang Yuhe throwing some punches of his own. He is on top, putting some pressure.
Here is corner telling him to try to pass the guard here. Let's see if he can advance position, or will Nuar be able to get up to his feet.
Yeah, I think he's going to go to the hips up, looking for the back. He's got one hook in, grapevine leg.
See a trend in MMA these days where a lot of guys are willing to give up their back to try to get up to their feet. And it really becomes a question of who can do it better.
Beautiful.
Wow. Manap shucked him right off. Big ground and pound. Huge shots. Huge left
punches
hands.
from Nuar. Look at Nuar.
Very accurate as well. See Zhang Yuhe thinking about a leg lock.
Goes for, he does manage to scramble up. Looks to wrestle up here.
See a potential front headlock choke attempt here. Will it be an anaconda or something like this? Was that an illegal knee?
Yeah, because Zhang Yuhe was still on the ground. Knees him right on top of the head.
It's a break in the action here. Let's see if Zhang Yuhe was hurt by that knee.
Right on top of the head of
Look
Zhang
at his
Yuhe.
right eye. His right eye is messed up. He's got to go to a neutral corner here. They're going to give Zhang Yuhe 5 minutes actually to recover. I wonder if they'll take a point. Let's take a look at the replay. See from the front headlock
his knees
here.
on the floor.
He was kind of in the one knee is. He's currently grounded. He's got one knee on the
Still
ground.
Grounded. Definitely still grounded here. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. You know, he did have the one knee on the ground. Zhang Yuhe is actually ranked 6th at welterweight. We see the number there next to his name. This would be a very unfortunate end to the fight if it did go this way. Would that be a DQ?
I don't know, man. Knowing Zhang Yuhe, I think he would try to continue if you can.
Look at that.
He cuts right under the eye.
But his eye is also very swollen. That was not caused by the knee, though.
No, that was elbows. The knee was on top of the
damage
head.
Occurred prior to the knee. That eye is really bad, though, guys. Will we see the action resume?
Stop. Zhang Yuhe walks over, touches gloves, and says, "Let's go." They want to kick it off without the referee.
The crowd wants to see it. The fans at home want to see it, and here we are back in action. It's Manap Narkoza and Zhang Yuhe. Action-packed first round thus far.
Big swing from Zhang Yuhe. Narkoza just drops underneath it.
Manap had a great level change there. He's here with underhooks, double underhooks now, trying to get a body lock takedown. You know what really impressed me was the accuracy of his ground and pound. It felt like almost every punch that he threw landed.
Yeah.
Zhang Yuhe has a busted up right eye.
Knee to the thigh.
Those hurt.
Forza is doing good here, putting the pressure on Zhang Yuhe, trying to tire him out. Oh, nice knee to the solar plexus.
Nice knee to the body by Manap.
Another one.
Zhang Yuhe
pushing forward.
Trying to muscle Manap against the cage here as he goes for this single leg takedown.
This is how he took him down. If you can just step back.
Work!
There he goes. Tries to cut the corner.
Switch into the high crotch here.
You also step through. If that leg's that high, you can step through and just trip him.
10 seconds left in the round. Manap is proving to be difficult to take down here. Dramatic first round between Manap Narkoza and Zhang Yuhe.
Zhang Yuhe looks a little bit tired.
Yeah, and his right eye is really banged up.
Nice wrestling, and as you said, very accurate.
放松啊，放松，放松，放松，放松啊，有用的啊。Endi boksda tunda, vaqt qo'zg'al, o'ng yoqqa qo'zg'al. Do qo'ydi. Do qo'ydi. Do qo'ydi.
They're giving him the old piggy nose.
Maybe it's some sort of like breathing technique. Get the.
Let me try with you. Does that work?
I'm good, bro.
I'll try it with you. Let's see
I'm good.
if it
I'm good.
works.
I don't want to try that, bro.
It's all for science, bro.
Yeah, wow. Let's take a look at the action here. These left hands, this is what I was talking about. Look, every single one landed. Every single punch landed.
Yeah.
And then we saw this foul here.
Right on top of the head.
Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. And you know what's, respect to Zhang Yuhe because he didn't milk it at all.
No.
He didn't try to, like, get a DQ win or anything. He wanted to keep the fight going. The fans wanted to see it. We heard the crowd react. We're ready for round two between Manap Narkoza in the blue and Zhang Yuhe in the red. Swing and a miss.
Another big swing from Zhang Yuhe.
We're
Becoming
back.
a little bit predictable. Every time he starts his engagement with that big swinging right hand.
And then when they get to this clinch position, it seems kind of like a stalemate. Neither guy really able to.
But Manap Narkoza is much more active with the dirty boxing and the active striking. Whether it's here in defense, he's also striking. If he's attacking, he's striking. If he's on the ground, he's striking. When he was on his back, he dropped those elbows. He really has been pushing the damage.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy because the damage that he did to his eye, that was all done from his back with those elbows, right?
Yes.
That was crazy.
Oh, catches him with a
huge shot.
And immediately
now he gets the takedown. This is what he wanted. So let's see what he can do with it from top position here. Jiwuluosheng locks up the guard. I'm kind of surprised because it looked like he had him hurt on the feet. And then his first instinct is to go right for the takedown.
I think his strategy is just to push the action and try to, exhaust Jiwuluosheng. And it seems like he's doing good. Just push the action, mixing it up, make him wrestle, make him strike. He's carrying a lot of muscle mass. Like he said, take him to deep order. 50 minutes can be long if you fight at this pace.
And another thing is, the more muscle mass you have, the more oxygen your body actually requires, because muscles need oxygen as fuel. And you can actually, I think more muscular guys gas out more easily.
I guess you would know. You're you're a bit of a block of muscle yourself, so
I guess so.
You probably have some personal experience, or maybe you're just looking for an excuse why you always gas out.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I actually agree with you. It's definitely. Oh man, this ground and pound from Manap is just devastating. Like 3 punches, but
it's deadly.
It's his left hand, but he's just so damn accurate and heavy.
It's like he's near 100% accuracy with all of those strikes. Like he's not missing on any of these.
Look at those, boom again.
Very precise and well targeted.
Pulls the wrist out.
Especially with the left hand. That left hand is deadly.
Yeah.
The elbows and the punches, all from the left side, have just been
money.
Rocking. Another one. Another one. Wow, those are rocking his head back.
Look at
he's busted up. I think this might be it.
The referee,
his blood
is having a closer look.
His blood is leaking out all over the canvas.
Something broke bad there.
Jiwuluosheng is very tough, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. I think that's a good stop.
I think the nose got broken there.
Wow. Jiwuluosheng is a mess.
Zhenyue was still trying to fight out of there. He was trying to wrestle up.
Wow.
Looked at the ref, why he's stopping the fight. But I think that's a good stoppage. It's just, oh my God, that's a bad break. Blood pouring out of the face.
Both of his eyes are almost swollen shut. And his head was just getting rocked back and forth by these shots. Opened up in multiple places. I mean, that was a merciful stoppage. I agree with it.
I agree with it. And, we said, well, I said this is going to have a finish. And unfortunately, the guy that interviewed last night, him and his girlfriend, he came to my room for the interview last night. I shouldn't have favorites, but I really like this kid. And I hate to see him getting hurt like this, but this is the nature of the game. We just saw a brutal knockout, and now we saw a brutal beatdown. Second time, Manap, Koja has a brutal beatdown of his opponent.
Man, we just saw Jiwuluosheng walk by the broadcast booth, and his face is
he's
a total mess.
Swollen eyes, broken nose, both eyes swollen shut.
Man, it just really goes to show how tough these guys are. He didn't even want to quit. If it were up to him, he'd still be fighting.
Yep.
Right? He looked at the ref like, oh, why'd you stop the fight?
Well, thank God for the refs, man. They need to save these guys' careers. Let's go to the official announcement from the...
接下来宣布比赛结果，本场男子MMA综合格斗规则次中量级正赛的最终结果为：来自于哈萨克斯坦的蓝方选手马纳普·努尔科扎，第2回合2分58秒 TKO 获胜。The winner is blue corner, win by technical knockout. 接下来，让我们共同开启今天晚上的联合主赛。所有现场以及屏幕前的观众朋友们，大家下午好！您现在正在收看到的是 JCK 绝城之夜第112期的赛前新闻发布会。
大家都知道你是擅长站立，然后对方呢缠斗能力非常的强，你觉得这是一种站立对缠斗的这种风格相克的比赛吗？
前几年的话，那肯定是相克嘛，但我也在进步嘛。 认真去对待，但是我就是想要的结果就是相反。
Завтра я буду, я завтра готов на 3 раунда. Завтра также я хочу удосрочить своего соперника.
欢迎他来到中国，我用我的方式来欢迎他。
Приветствую еще раз Китай-Чина. Тоже показал на весах, как положено. Завтра видно будет. Подеремся, покажем зрелище.
不一定说我第二回一定会终结他，但是大家相信看我的比赛都知道，我基本上胜场全是终结。他可能的战术还是会想摔我，但是我想告诉他的是，我已经不像以前那么容易被摔倒了。
你加强了防摔，我加强了摔跤。
这一年中，你我都有变化，看谁走到最后吧。
全力以赴啊，好好把握住。我也这次做足了准备。
我想再一次尝试去驯服山狼，猎人该做猎人的事，是不是赏金猎人？山狼就是被我们这些猎人给关到笼子里面驯养。
你明天面对的不是我，是一头饥饿的狼。
看我们俩谁的胃口更大吧，都需要一场胜利。
蓝方选手马戈梅多夫职业生涯战绩12战9胜，胜场终结率高达100%。他对手yixiemu来自于恩波格斗俱乐部，潜力新星，目前正值2连胜的状态。本场比赛首次升重到雏量级。接下来让我们共同开启今天晚上的联合主赛。
Here he is, MMA's black card. It is Yixiemu. He's a real prospect. He's well-rounded. He's got wins by KO, TKO, and submission.
这次比赛的话，就备战的挺好的，进行备战或者是其他的都很顺利。
在 JCK 成长起来的新生一代选手，恩波格斗的下一个超新星Yixiemu。
我会给你们带来精彩的比赛。
Я намерен также готовился удосрочить его. Я Magomedov Magomed из России. Представляю клуб Universal Fighters, также Alanya Athletic. Я думаю, во всех аспектах сильнее его. И в ударке, и в борьбе. В борьбе ему вообще делать нечего. А так, в общем, как бой пойдет.
喜欢勉强的过招，然后也提升自己。
我们来中，好的，齐成，拿到齐成的位置，好。他的节奏感和距离是在整个目前这个级别当中可以说是名列前茅的。这样的年轻人，我们不知道假以时日，Yixiemu将会有怎样的表现。
Here we go, guys. Co-main event time. Let me tell you, when you see a guy with the name Magomedov, what do you think? Is he a wrestler? I think there's a good chance.
I was just asking, like, I don't know how it works. Magomedov, does that, you know, like the family name and the name, why do they have the double name? I'd love for somebody to explain, like, teach. I'm sure it's a cultural thing, right? Why some guys have the same. But he does have a really good record, lots of international experience, fought in some big shows, 9-3, and overall, when they stand next to each other, it looks like they're two different weight classes, which technically, until the bell rings, they are, because this is the first fight in Yixiemu's career where he's fighting at Bantamweight. He used to fight Flyweight, and he's moving up a division.
Is he officially moving up?
Well, for this fight, he is definitely.
For this fight, he is
official. But,
so, you know, that was one thing that I was concerned about as a big Yixiemu fan. I'm wondering, will the size be too much for him? Because,
and if we go back to his only loss,
yeah, Ihoaga, but that was a flyweight. He lost Ihoaga.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he did.
He also, his most recent loss was against the Russian guy.
No, he's only got one loss.
Okay,
Ihoaga. So the Russian guy you're talking about, he missed weight. So he could only win by finish. So even though he might have, you know, dominated the fight, I can't really recall that one. But I think that's the fight you were referring to.
Yes, and then he got ragdolled a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think this will be Magomed. You know, I think Magomedov, he'll aim to do repeat business.
That's the point I was trying to make. Magomedov is like a legitimate bantamweight. He fights. He's fought a lot of bantamweight, and Yixiemu is moving up.
Yeah. Well, Yixiemu has also only lost once in his career. He's part of a very strong team.
It's kind of a risky fight for him to take, to be honest.
Well, aren't all fights risky? We've seen tonight. You know, you can get your face beat up, or you get slapped, you get submitted. This is part of the game, buddy. There he walks out. A big crowd favorite.
Coming out with
Team Umbo. We see the right behind him, Nigadan. He'll be fighting for the million RMB very soon. Right behind him.
That's
huge. And Yixiemu, his nickname is called Zhavokhir, which basically means, if you translate it, means the martial arts black card, which refers to an infinity card, like a platinum Visa card, etc. And it basically says like his martial arts potential is unlimited, an infinity of potential for his MMA capability.
The thing about him, pardon me, is he's only 19.
Yes, it's insane, right?
How do you have 11 pro fights by the time you're 19?
Yeah, so two of the guys that was working at my gym before used to work at Umbo as well. They're two brothers, and they used to coach him. They said he was a kid when they were there. He was like 12, 14 years old when they were coaching there. And this kid would, when they'd go do the long runs and mountain runs, he would outrun everybody. Just a little like cardio monster.
Check this out. So he's 19. His first pro fight was in 2021. 4 years ago, so he was 15.
Yeah, that's how they do it back there, out there in Umbo. And the sparring sessions they have in Umbo is also rumored to be very, very competitive with a ton of guys. They have really, really good facilities with good coaches. They bring in international coaches. They bring in top level talent all over China, both as fighters and as training partners. The gym that has had the most guys move up to international, the biggest shows in the world, has been Umbo.
And guys, back home, if you don't know anything about Umbo Fight Club, it's one of the most interesting stories, in my opinion, in Chinese MMA. It's in Sichuan.
Weren't you in the movie?
Yeah, I was in the movie about it.
About Umbo, right?
Yeah, I played the role of a referee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you didn't get to fight, but
yeah. No.
All right, Yixiemu steps into the JCK cage once again, and he welcomes Magomedov. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape, and we'll see a huge size advantage, like reach and height, going to Magomedov.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's co-main event of this evening. This moment is truly I'll be waiting for. We are live in JCK Arena, Shanxi, China. It's 3 rounds, 5 minutes. Mixed martial art contest. It's JCK MMA Fight Night Bantamweight Division. Introducing first fighter at the blue corner. He stands 174 centimeters tall, weighing 135.3 pounds, age 27. He is the wrestler holding professional record, 12 fights, 9 wins, 3 losses. Fighting out of Universal Fighter, Alanya Galactic Sports, Russia. Let's welcome Magomed Magomedov. Now, introducing first opponent, fighter at the right corner, mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 13 fights, 11 wins, 2 losses. He stands 169 centimeters tall, weighing 135.5 pounds, age 19. Fighting out of Sichuan, China. Let's welcome the black card, Yixiemu. The referee who charged in the octagon is Mr. Wang Jinggang.
Judge, time. Ready, fight!
All set for the co-main, guys. It is Yixiemu, in the red versus Magomedov in the blue. Excited for this one. Yixiemu is moving up a weight class, coming from flyweight to bantamweight. See how he does here. Will the size difference play a significant factor?
Look at how high he holds his hands. He's really respecting the striking of Yixiemu. Hands hold high.
So
lots of fakes. Both these guys
has a great record. He's 10-1.
And he's got good kicks. Watch his kicks. Yixiemu has very powerful kicks and lightning strike. Like he's so fast. He has that. Basically, it's like he lulls his opponents and then just accelerates into some strikes.
Magomed in the pre-fight build-up
said jab cross. Yeah,
said he believed that he was superior in every aspect of fighting.
A nice 1-2, finding the mark there on the face of Magomedov.
Very confident words. Yixiemu.
We hear the corner of Yixiemu telling him to do more jiaodongzuo, which basically translates to more fake actions
or feints. And he's looking very composed.
Oh, look at that. He fakes a right cross and then goes with a jab. He tells him, hey, keep the kicks a little bit higher. That was a low blow, buddy. How long before? Oh! Nice punch.
Throwing down, knee up the middle. Oh. Just showing a few different tools, a few different weapons there. Hard leg kick by Yixiemu. Kind of a measured approach here. Both guys just gauging the distance, trying to find their timing, throwing feints out there.
I'm still surprised Magomedov hasn't chosen to test the wrestling of Yixiemu.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he does seem to have a larger frame, but Yixiemu has definitely thickened up a little bit since fighting his last few fights.
He's also not ejected before. He's carrying a little bit of, extra, what would we say, winter heating there around his midsection.
Bit of fluff.
Yeah, a little bit of.
When you go up a weight class, it's a slow,
process.
It's a slow process.
And he's only 19 years old, so it makes sense. If you're gonna make the move, do it earlier. I mean, so you can build into it.
It's very difficult to put on 4 kilograms of lean tissue. I always say this to guys. You want to gain weight, you want to gain muscle.
Think of again, beautiful 1-2.
Think of how much meat 4 kilograms of meat is. If you went to a butcher and bought 4 kilograms of meat, that's a huge pile of meat. That's how much muscle, that's how much tissue you have to put on your body to gain 4 kilos of lean tissue. It's very hard to do.
It really feels like Yixiemu is the one tagging his opponent more, starting to pick him apart, mixing up the body shots.
His boxing looks really crisp tonight.
Cutting him off. I don't like how he's crossing over his legs so much, Yixiemu, though. Oh, nice push kick up the middle.
Very measured approach. Not too aggressive is Yixiemu.
Nice half kick.
Nice kick.
Spinning kick from Magomedov.
1 minute remains in the first round. Competitive. Neither guy has landed any seriously damaging shots.
So 1-2, so fast. Feels like Yixiemu's brought that flyweight speed with him up here to the bantamweight.
That's the second really good half kick that he's landed.
Look at that 1-2 hook, just misses. Magomedov just leaning back, but now Magomedov's still in the fight, bro. You cannot count him out. His hands are high. He's looking to counter, staying dangerous.
A little over 20 seconds left in the first round here. Yixiemu looking really good. Wants to improve that pro record to 11-1. 10 seconds remain. hard right hand there at the end of the round, and a takedown attempt from Magomedov. Great first round. I would give that one to Yixiemu.
Absolutely. He was more aggressive. He landed more clearly.
He looked fired up at the end of that round. See him like thumping his chest.
And what's nice is he got a bit of a mental win right. I can stop the takedown attacks.
Take a look at some of the action here from the first round.
But to be honest, Magomedov got hit quite a few times, but he didn't look hurt at any point. He's absolutely still in it.
Oh,
and he's throwing these unorthodox strikes up the middle, spinning attacks. And all it takes is one shot.
Absolutely right, although I would give the edge on that round to Yixiemu.
Oh, I definitely agree with you. I think that round was, if not dominant, or very definitive, I would say, from Yixiemu. But I wouldn't count on Magomedov. This fight is up for grabs.
All set for round 2 between Magomedov in the blue and Yixiemu in the red. Out of Hanwha Fight Club. In Chengdu, where I am based as well.
When are you going to go visit them and train with them a little bit?
It's really far outside of Zhenyue. It's not even really in Chengdu.
Oh, beautiful. Catches the leg, throws a right cross. Every time Magomedov, puts himself or overextends, he's getting punished. He's just so fast on his counter striking.
Yeah, he's looking great. And the size difference doesn't really seem to be a factor in this fight. I don't see him getting out muscled.
Well,
he's kept the speed, like you said.
Yeah, he's so fast. Another one, too. I'm just surprised Magomedov isn't trying harder to wrestle.
Yeah, we saw him attempt that one takedown at the end of the first round. Wasn't able to get it.
He checks a kick. Another 1-2. Yixiemu loves to do that. Double pumps the jab and throws a long right cross.
Oh, nice left hook by Yixiemu.
But again, Magomedov just eats it. Magomedov has a very long jab, and look at that. Yixiemu just slipping, ducking, has his number. Switches stances, does Magomedov. Could be those calf kicks that's forcing him to.
Yeah, look at the redness on his left calf there. You can see it. Calf kicks are brutal. Definitely one of the techniques.
Oh, nice kick. Very powerful kick to the body. Was blocked. That was a very good kick from Magomedov.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was his best strike of the fight so far.
Oh,
another hard calf kick.
That looks painful, to be honest. And he doesn't have too much on that leg.
Yeah, he's got pretty skinny calves.
Digging it right to the bone. Yixiemu gets hit there, but immediately throws back some of his own.
Oh, hard right hand. Right on the chin. That one got the respect of Magomedov.
Magomedov feints as if he's going to do a takedown. He goes for the up kick.
Man, I'm really impressed with Yixiemu. He's looking great tonight.
So sharp. Another calf kick.
I think this is the best.
Oh! He hits him. That hurt him.
Rocked him.
Now Magomedov shoots. Yixiemu starts to stuff the takedown.
It looks like he's going to get the takedown.
2 minutes left.
Wow. That forced a desperation shot by Magomedov. Yixiemu was trying to work back to his feet. He's able to get up.
Can he break the connection? Does Magomedov have his hands connected? You see Yixiemu doing really good defense, heavy hips. And now he's got the hands separated. I think he's going to be able to.
He's got a great sprawl right now. Backs up, lands an elbow.
2 elbows.
2 elbows.
And he's the one putting the pressure on. Goes
Head
the
up.
body.
On the retreat, he goes for another takedown. Yixiemu, man, if he can get the finish here, this is going to be a huge win for him. We see Ija in the corner, frantically encouraging Yixiemu. This is the best I've ever seen Yixiemu win.
Oh, another chopping away at that leg. Oh, beautiful 1-2. Digs to the body as well. And look at Magomedov.
He takes Magomedov down.
Magomedov ate a hard liver shot, just keeps fighting. Magomedov is tough as nails, but right now, Yixiemu just has his number all over him.
Wow. Isn't this the best he's ever looked?
Probably.
It has to
I think
be.
it's the best that I've seen him.
Yeah.
And he's looking good because his opponent is good. It's not, you know, it's not like he's schooling some amateur. Magomedov is tough as nails and he's in the fight, but it's just too fast for him. Almost a step ahead of everything he's doing.
Oh, hard right hand there.
Oh,
Under the
beautiful,
guard.
beautiful.
Wow. He might have him hurt.
Oh, nice uppercut as well.
I saw that right hand loading up.
Look at Magomedov. He's looking at his corner. He's not enjoying this.
Oh! Is this going to be the end? He's got 10 seconds. Can he land another big shot? Another shot to the body. Wow. What a performance here by Yixiemu. Love watching this kid.
And look at that. Walks back to his corner confidently. And Magomedov talking to the referee, saying there were some strikes in the back of it. I didn't see those, but it could be. However, you got to protect yourself at all times, buddy, even if you get, you know, a punch where you shouldn't.
See some of the action from this second round. Big right hand catches a kick and lands a right hand off of it. Chopping leg kicks. These were really starting to get to Magomedov.
Yeah, those have to hurt, man. And this is the one where he almost set him down there.
Rocks him, and
that really was like a turn of a tide there.
Caused a desperation shot by Magomedov.
And Magomedov actually got him down, but just couldn't do anything with it.
You gotta think Yixiemu is up 2 rounds. His corner is really excited. Third and final round between Magomedov and Yixiemu. It's been a great fight so far.
What do you say to Magomedov if you're in his corner?
Shoot, try to get the fight to the ground because he has seen success with his wrestling attack.
I agree.
And if he can get the fight to the ground and stay on top, maybe he can work something.
I think he needs to get a finish here. Submission, I think, is the only option for him. Well, who knows? I mean, he could always knock him out, but on the feet, Yixiemu is looking at another level today.
He's looking phenomenal on the feet so far. Funny, every time Yixiemu throws something spinning.
Nice double spinning back kicks from Magomedov.
Every time Yixiemu spins, Magomedov's got to get one of his own too. See, Magomedov is really wary of that right hand. He's circling the other way now. Previously, we saw him circle to the left into the power of Yixiemu.
Another calf kick. That's the problem if you circle to your right, you know, away from the power hand. You're circling right into those calf kicks. You give your opponent the angle on the calf. Watch for the body kick here from Magomedov. He has a really good body kick from southpaw. Respects the power of Yixiemu. When Yixiemu fakes, he's biting on almost every feint that's thrown his way. Oh, he gives a good kick, but eats a straight right for his effort.
He's got to know that he's down 2 rounds. I mean, I think his corner would probably make him aware of that. I think he probably knows he needs a finish, so we'll see. Are we going to see the urgency here?
Yixiemu going to the body.
Spinning back fist attempt.
Yixiemu had his hands up, nothing really dangerous, surprising him there. I think Yixiemu's going to go for a head kick when he starts looking low. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in this third and final round of this co-main event.
Halfway through the round, and
you see them both fighters slowing down a little bit. Could be that Yixiemu is just pacing himself. He probably knows he's done enough.
Although a finish would certainly be a feather in his cap.
Well, and probably also gets a finish bonus, right? So
yeah, exactly. The incentive to finish your opponent is high. You get more money, and it looks way better on your record. Magomedov charging in for the takedown. Huge energy expenditure. Let's see how well Yixiemu is able to defend this one. So far, so good. Magomedov stepping around behind. He does get him down.
Starts to shelf that leg. Yixiemu has the grip on the fly side, but
so he does have him down now.
Yixiemu is going to build back up again. Nice knees from Magomedov to the thigh area. Yixiemu needs to be careful his neck as well.
Minute 30 to go. He's got to turn and face Magomedov. Build his base back up, strip the grip and turn and face him.
The grip there.
Back up to his feet now. This is good for Magomedov.
Yeah, Magomedov's doing good.
It's not going to win him the fight, though.
I agree.
I think he needs a finish.
He's putting his head in a very nice elbow over the top from Magomedov. And Yixiemu is out. Magomedov looks at the time. Oh, nice calf kick.
Pulls the leg up, trims him. Yixiemu trying to get back up to his feet. He does. Magomedov is clinging to him. 30 seconds to go.
Yixiemu knows that he's done enough.
Elbows here.
Goes to the body with the elbows. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. I mean,
Magomedov, he just wants to, hang out here, not get damaged. He knows. I think this fight is not his tonight.
Gets the takedown, but probably not enough. I think
a little bit
Yixiemu,
too little, too late, right?
Yixiemu, I think, probably won that. On my scorecards, it's pretty clear. I'm not a judge, obviously, but I would give it to him.
At least 29, 28, but
Worst
I'm
case
probably saying
scenario.
30, 26.
Worst case is 29, 28.
But I see Yixiemu was limping. I think he might have hurt his foot. That might have been why he pulled off the pace right at the end.
You might be right. Take a look at some of the action from this fight. Chopping right hand.
He loves to hide that cross behind the jab.
Great leg kicks throughout the fight by Yixiemu as well. See one right here, right to the calf. Those really hurt. We saw the left calf of Magomedov get beat up pretty bad. We see another one there. The second round, I think, was Yixiemu's best round. He had his opponent hurt. He landed a beautiful left hook there. At one point, cracked him with a right hand that almost set him down. There it is. Second round was very dominant. In the third round, it was a little closer. We saw something. You noticed that Yixiemu was limping a little bit there. We're wondering if he potentially hurt his foot. Overall, a great performance. Obviously, Magomedov, a very tough opponent. This is the best I've ever seen Yixiemu look. You know, I was wondering how he would do with the size difference. Didn't seem to be a factor.
Didn't seem to be a problem at all. Very, very dominant striking performance by Yixiemu. Let's go to the judges' decision.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判29比28 ，Judge Number 1 29-28；2号裁判30比27 ，Judge Number 2 32-27；3号裁判30比27 ，Judge Number 3 32-27。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定，红方胜。For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, representing China, the black card, Yixiemu. 接下来将会开始今天晚上的头条主赛。蓝方选手加伊达尔卡哈来自于养虎搏击俱乐部 ，JCK 战决胜战绩12战5胜7负。他对手罗州江错来自于龙云综合格斗俱乐部 ，JCK 战决胜官方排名第10，胜场终结率100%。那么今天晚上罗州江错能否捍卫自己的排名？接下来正式开启今天晚上的头条主赛。
Making his way to the cage now. From the blue corner, it's the wild, it's the mountain wolf, Jiayidaer Kaha.
我就是喜欢狼的那种精神，就是永不退缩的、永不屈服的那股劲儿，就像笼子里面的我一样。
野龙当中表现的是一个侵略性很强的摔跤手，但其实他最早的出身是泰拳出身。
哇！后手拳击倒来自加卡。
上位的砸拳，我们看到是质量很高。
野狼从没有被训过，记住这句话 ，OK？
你将会是头一个被我驯服的狼仔。
One might even say a little bit arrogant. One thing is for certain, when he fights, you need to watch with your eyes wide open. This guy is an assassin.
Oh my goodness, what a
beautifully done.
That was incredible.
Luozhoujiangcuo, and he's on the back. He's going to be able to keep it. Oh, a big head kick.
My goodness.
The arm is trapped as well. Oh, there's a knee.
可以随风的后手拳，非常的长，非常的长。你看，后背拿到后背的位置。
Already in the back, oh, he sunk it in. This is over very fast.
The fastest submission.
虽然他是2连胜，但是他的那个对手不是我，遇上我会让他再次失败。
我从来没有惧怕过任何一场比赛。我罗州江错就是这么炙热。
Oh, big!
He's right.
He rocked it. He got it with a knee.
Oh my goodness.
It's exactly what he called.
Now it's Kaha with a choke attempt of his own. Is he going to be able to pull it off?
站定，站定，平拳了，站桩输出，10秒的时间，哇！打击。
二番战嘛，过去了1年多，看看谁的进化更大。
随机应变，像水一样，我的朋友。
Main event time, guys. The rematch. Jiayidaer Kaha has a victory over Luozhoujiangcuo a little over a year ago. It was actually the last fight on his record that he won, and things have kind of gone opposite ways for these two in the last year or so. Luozhoujiangcuo is coming off a huge knockout win.
Jiayidaer, after that win, he lost 2 fights, and Luozhoujiangcuo
won 2.
Yeah, he lost the fight against Kaha and then, against Jiayidaer, and then won the last 2 fights.
But Kaha lost against Jiayidaer lost against 2 really good guys. He lost against Zhavokhir and Amgalanbaatar. So, I mean, that's not, and both were by decision. So, I don't really consider that to be really that bad. And coming into this one, you know, he has the psychological advantage of having beaten this opponent before, and I think that's huge.
I agree with you, but this is Jiayidaer has a will and tenacity and an absolute granite chin. We saw him go up against Amgalanbaatar, and Amgalanbaatar just dropped some bombs on him, and he just couldn't finish him. He put it on him so bad the first 2 rounds, the 3rd round, because they're actually training partners and friends, but they went to absolute war for 2 rounds, and he got destroyed. And in the end, Amgalanbaatar was just kind of running around posting the 3rd round because I think he felt like he could have finished Jiayidaer. I mean, Jiayidaer is just as tough as they get.
Absolutely. And he's fought a lot of top flight competition, a lot of really good names on his record. He is on a bit of a skid right now, but don't get me wrong, he has a tremendous amount of potential, and he's still a really young guy. He's still only 25 years old.
We see the Kuati in his corner. Does that mean that he's training at
Wuchanjie
gym now?
Let me check the notes. It doesn't say. I don't think it says. No, it still has him at Yehu. But I mean,
he might represent the team Yehu and be training at another gym, because I know
so many guys have moved to Wuchanjie lately, right?
A lot. I think they have almost 100 guys there now, pro guys fighting, or part of the pro team. I wouldn't necessarily say all of them already fighting actively pro, but training professionally, over 100 guys.
Yeah. And, you know, this is a big chance for him to get back on track. You know, he's lost a couple fights in a row. He really wants to turn it around.
And he's at home here. I mean, this is his third team fight for the JCK organization. He's been here for a long time. He's 25 years old, has had many fights, very durable. How his chin is still...
His chin is insane.
It's insane. And he has willpower too. He's just... I asked Luozhoujiangcuo when I interviewed him, like, if you could have one of Jiayidaer's, you know, his superpowers, what would it be? He's like, his tenacity. This guy has heart for days. Isn't it cool if you have your own walkout song?
Super cool.
You know you've made it when you have your own walkout song, right? I mean, him and his brother are, maybe his brother's the biggest personality in the whole JCK roster. Huang, very famous in China. He actually tracked #1 on the whole China's Douyin. And we see him there.
That was a crazy fight, man. I remember the energy for that fight was absolutely insane. This guy's coming out like a total rock star.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got the rock star energy, just like his brother, Huang.
Yeah, there we see his brother on the right. But he's a bit more calm and confident. And you know, the guys that used to coach them, two of the guys that used to coach me used to work for me. And they told me that the bigger brother is way more talented technically, you know. But one thing we have to say about his younger brother, that guy can take pressure. Like, that guy's got big stage personality, like a real competitor. But Luozhoujiangcuo has made a very good turn the last couple of fights. And he just showcased how good he is. He's living with his brother in Shanghai. They train together at the PI, fully focused. And he said the last fight, you know, he kicked Jiayidaer, and he hurt his foot, and it took almost 8 months to recover. He's only recently had full use of that foot. Wow. And he says he locked up a triangle, just couldn't put on the pressure. Maybe he's coping, I don't know, but he looked very confident. He says, skill for skill, he really believes he has the advantage. The only thing about Jiayidaer is his chin and his tenacity. There we see the younger brother supporting the older brother walking out. I heard the dad is here in the stands. Not sure where he is. Let's see him. But he's a unit of a man. Big, strong, also likes to
you know what? Luozhoujiangcuo, when you were doing the interview with him, his frame was so big, man. Like, you're a pretty big guy, and he was sitting next to you. And you just got these massive, broad shoulders.
He's also a part-time model. He's got that model body, you know, tall, big shoulders, narrow hips. And if you look at his thighs, watch later, the guy has thighs for days. You wouldn't think a guy that tall would have thighs that big, man. He's got big quads and he's got strong legs for sure.
He's got great triangle chokes. He's got a bunch of wins on his record by triangle choke.
Good kicking game as well. What a cool entry.
I think he's really coming into his own. Like, we saw him in that fight against Castor. Just a lot of people counted him out in that one.
What a cool story. I went into the warm-up area right before the fight, whipped up my camera and said, hey, Luozhoujiangcuo, let's make a prediction against my fans. And how you gonna do it? Looked at me, he's like, Woody, I'm prepared to surprise him. Flying knee in the first round.
That's how he ended it.
Damn it, that's exactly what he did.
And then there was kind of a controversial moment where he landed a right hand that was quite late. You know, basically after the referee stopped the fight, there's a lot of criticism online regarding that, and I asked him about it before the fight, and he said that guy just talked so much shit that he had it coming.
Yeah, well, the ice on the cake was what he did is he took a face and put it on a bag and started punching him, which was okay. But then he took a bow and arrow and he shot the arrow into this. And according to, you know, he's Tibetan, from Luozhoujiangcuo, he's Tibetan, and his culture, if you take an arrow and you shoot it at someone's frame, it's basically you're
saying that you want to kill them.
You want to kill them, yeah. It's an attack on your life, an attack on your future, etc. I don't know. He was like, according to our culture, it's a very personal attack. It's a very I don't mind shit talk. That was too much, and he was livid inside. And he's like, he punched him, and then only after he's like, oh no, the ref is actually pulling me off. So he let off. But yeah, he says, yeah, I was a bit of a bad boy. He owns, you know,
he owned up to it. He said, like, I know that's a bad look, you know, for the sport. We got to be professional and everything like that. But then he's like, but that guy just talking so much shit.
But there he is, stepping into the JCK cage, Luozhoujiangcuo, for a rematch. I'm excited for this. Look at how calm he is, man. He's got that unborn snake charming ability where he slows things down and then just lightning attacks randomly from all angles. Having a look at the tape, we see the height 8 centimeters and a 15 centimeter reach advantage going to Luozhoujiangcuo.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子轻量级的比赛争夺，同样也是我们今天晚上的头条主赛。南方选手身高181公分，臂展175厘米，体重71.30公斤，年龄25岁，来自于盐湖搏击俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩25战18胜7负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩12战5胜7负，他就是山狼Jiayidaer Kaha。本场比赛，红方选手身高189公分，臂展190厘米，体重71.40公斤，年龄26岁，来自于龙云综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩15战11胜4负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩6战4胜2负，他就是红方选手Luozhoujiangcuo。本场比赛场上裁判 Thomas Fine。
Okay, guys, you both know the rules. Watch the back of the head. Watch the low strikes. Touch the gloves now and come out ready to fight.
Main event
Judge.
time, ladies and
Judge.
gentlemen.
Judge, time. You ready?
Jiayidaer is in the blue. Luozhoujiangcuo is in the red. The rematch.
Here we go. I'm excited for this.
The rematch is underway. Luozhoujiangcuo has a lot of hype right now.
Jiayidaer goes, oh, beautiful 1-2 from Luozhoujiangcuo. Finds home.
Cracked him with that right hand, but I'll tell you what, Jiayidaer has one of the craziest chins.
Yeah.
So hard to put that guy out. Has he ever been TKO? He's never been TKO.
Jab. Lots of fakes, works the body.
He's been submitted, but he's never been knocked out.
Light on his feet. Luozhoujiangcuo has his hands up.
Luozhoujiangcuo just cracked him with a few right hands there.
Nice. Oh, he jumped on the back.
I'm telling you right now.
2 hooks in already.
Luozhoujiangcuo, there's something about him right now. I feel like he's
so dangerous.
He's got a lot of momentum right now.
Might be going for an armbar here.
We see him attacking the arm. Will he be able to pull something off here?
Going for the armbar, he
Spinning
missed
under.
it.
You know, and he's
got a very good
Jiayidaer.
guard. Very good guard.
Just on him.
Still avoided taking any damage. Look at that nice fake. So calm. This is what I mean, the snake charming ability, they do just the bare minimum.
Great jab.
Goes for a head kick. That was the head kick that he dropped. It wasn't him, sorry, Zhavokhir. Brother dropped Zhavokhir. Or was it him? With the head kick.
Can't remember. Had to be him because that's at lightweight. Huang fights at featherweight.
No, Zhavokhir used to fight featherweight too.
Kaha coming in with swinging, looping hooks.
Blocked by Luozhoujiangcuo. Both guys landing a hook there.
I think it would be a huge statement for Luozhoujiangcuo to be able to come out here and finish Jiayidaer.
Well, it would be just a huge statement for Jiayidaer if he can finish. Oh! He rocked him! Looks for a big uppercut. Like I said, that granite chin.
Jiayidaer is clinched up. And he gets the takedown. Let's see if Luozhoujiangcuo can build back up to his feet. Kaha, Jiayidaer just obviously hurt there.
Yes, he got wobbled. Don't see that very often when he's getting wobbled, but he's just so tough, man.
Let's see, Luozhoujiangcuo is trying to break the grip here. He's got to break the grip and turn and face Jiayidaer.
A lot of pressure down the grip. Oh, Jiayidaer rolls over.
Let's see. You know, Luozhoujiangcuo does have a tricky guard.
Oh, goes for a knee, lands a little bit.
Jiayidaer is really committing to the wrestling attack.
Referee gets him. He's connected his hands.
He does have his hands connected here. We can see Luozhoujiangcuo is trying to keep a really wide base. Jiayidaer is going to try to scoop those hips up and pick him up. He does get the takedown.
Luozhoujiangcuo is so good.
He's got great triangles, but you got to think Jiayidaer is wise to that.
For sure, but so far, every time he's gone down, he's been able to use his guard to just threaten and escape. Goes for an elbow from the bottom, and Jiayidaer dropping some bombs.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's one of the most vocal ground and pounders.
And every time he punches, look at that reversal in full mount.
A scramble ensues.
Oh my God! He might be going for a reverse triangle here if he can.
He's riding pretty high though.
Yeah,
he might slip off. He's going to slip off. Let's see about that triangle now.
Jiayidaer is wise to that. 42 seconds left.
You know, given the damage criteria for JCK, I got to think that Luozhoujiangcuo might take the round.
Absolutely.
Because he had him hurt, right?
Of course, and he's not been the bottom much. He's taken very little damage from the bottom. I mean, to be honest, the most damage that Jiayidaer did from top was Dzhamalov. Like very loud his ground pound. None of those punches really landed.
We don't really see any damage on the face of Luozhoujiangcuo.
I want to learn that move that Luozhoujiangcuo does from the guard, where he pulls them in, flips them over straight into full mount.
That's just such a great use of momentum.
Huang does it too.
Yeah, true.
That's the Tibetan bros move.
你慢点，你打得很好，前手是后手，前手后手打得很好，这是个，这个，现在吗？
Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. You know, Luozhoujiangcuo actually landed some pretty hard right hands here.
I mean, that was a push kick to the face.
Let's see if we see that right hand that Luozhoujiangcuo.
That one. Boom.
That was the one.
Left hook, right hand.
We see Jiayidaer take a stumble step there. Great sweep. Jiayidaer did not accept bottom position though. He scrambled right away. Great first round for Luozhoujiangcuo, although Jiayidaer was able to end the round on top. I kind of wish this one was 5 rounds.
Man, in my opinion, Jiayidaer has just got cardio for days. The longer this goes, the better he grows. And the fight might swing his way. He's so tenacious. Look at him fighting at the bit to get at.
All set for round 2. Jiayidaer in the blue.
Oh, nice. Right cross. Oh, he eats a right hand left cross for his effort.
Nice elbow by Luozhoujiangcuo. Another right hand too. Just Kaha just got such a crazy
jumping knee just misses. These two brothers, they're so exciting. Elbow from the bottom. Another elbow from the bottom.
And they both really go for it. Try that sweep again. Couldn't get it this time.
Yeah, I think what he needs is he needs the guy on top to put too much pressure.
Somebody's cut. Somebody's bleeding. I think it's
like
Jiayidaer.
Jiayidaer bleeding.
Elbow strikes.
But doing nothing, just shoulder strikes there to the chest area.
Very vocal is Jiayidaer.
He's trying to impact the judges. A little bit like Taekwondo, Taekwondo, yeah, when you do the kick, right?
Oh, big sweep. That was awesome. And he's going for an arm triangle as well.
He's in side control already.
Let's see if he can use this. Yeah, he's able to pass the guard now. He goes knee on belly. Let's see if he just tries to control here for a moment. Jiayidaer scrambles. Luozhoujiangcuo is going to try to take the back, but every time he had done so, Jiayidaer was able to slip out.
Nice jab. Works the body. Oh, elbow through the middle, but Jiayidaer just so tough. Eats that push kick to the face as well.
Jiayidaer is so tough and tenacious, just keeps marching forward. Goes for the takedown here. Looks like he's able to get it. Luozhoujiangcuo's guard work has been really nice, though. He's swept him beautifully a couple of times.
Jiayidaer tough as nails. Luozhoujiangcuo taking deep breaths, chilling a little bit here on the bottom. Not taking much damage. Right next to us here we see his younger brother watching, very focused.
Handsome as ever. He's got the hairdo, like the silver, white, bleach blonde hair. Those guys definitely have their aesthetic game on point.
Both of them, I believe, do a lot of model work part-time. Good for them. It's hard to imagine that they're so good at fighting too. But look at Jiayidaer putting it on. Just tenacious ground and pound, looking for the back.
Yeah, he's rounding now. This has been the best moment of the fight for him. He's scoring here. Stomps. Jinx. Second time tonight we said the same thing.
Going to break the grip there.
Trying to strip the grip. Jiayidaer rips him down to the ground. We're back in the guard of Luozhoujiangcuo. Watch the triangle. Watch the armbar. They're so sweaty now, though. Here goes the armbar.
He's got the armbar.
He's got the arm. Is the elbow inside? I can't see.
No, not slipping out.
It's too slippery. That was lightning fast.
That was close.
The problem was they're so sweaty. That was definitely dangerous. But they're, at this point, there's sweat and blood. Easy to slip out of there. Let's see if Luozhoujiangcuo can hit another one of those beautiful sweeps. Jiayidaer on top here, landing hammer fists. Some ground and pound. It's been a much better round
Just
for him.
so tenacious, Jiayidaer. This is gonna, if this is gonna go to third round, I think it's up for grabs. Who wants it more in the third and final round?
And like you said, he has great cardio and great endurance, and sometimes gets better as the fight goes on. We've seen kind of a shift in momentum here.
And didn't we see the same thing from his brother last fight, where he kind of faded?
Absolutely. How would you score this round?
Well, definitely, I think with the last 2 minutes with him being very active on the cage, he was quite...
I got to lean towards Jiayidaer for the second round.
Jiayidaer talking to the referees. We're going to go to the third round.
10 seconds left. Competitive fight. Has the momentum swung in the favor of Jiayidaer?
Let's see how Luozhoujiangcuo gets up. Jiayidaer, did he not know that there's one more round left? He goes to the corner and starts talking to the matchmaker.
不要踢腿，不要踢腿，不要踢腿，怎么样？踢得慢，他们是1次2次。안어 차차도 그만. 30분. 안어 차차도.
A good look.
He must be tired. Wow, guys. I mean, that was. Did we see a turning point in the fight in that round?
I don't know, but that's what makes fighting so amazing.
That's crazy.
We don't know what's going to happen.
You know, Luozhoujiangcuo came out and looked so good in the first round. It looked like it was his fight to win. And then Jiayidaer's tenacity takes over, and in the second round, we see him coming out on top. And look at the difference in body language right now. Luozhoujiangcuo is exhausted. He looks exhausted, and Jiayidaer is like ready to go.
Ready, fight!
Luozhoujiangcuo comes out.
Nice stiff jab from Luozhoujiangcuo.
Still has bounce in his step. Still landing those cracking right hands. I think Luozhoujiangcuo needs to keep it on the feet.
He needs to get away from the cage. There he does good. Circles out, but look at Jiayidaer pushing him, cutting him off.
I think if he can keep it on the feet, that's where his best chance is. I mean,
oh,
nice.
Big body punch.
Nice shot to the body there. I feel like, yeah, he saw it coming, and Jiayidaer able to get the fight to the ground again.
Big ground and pound punch is thrown here.
Landed some good ground and pound here.
Nice back elbow.
We see some frustration in the corner. I see frustration in the corner of Luozhoujiangcuo.
I don't know, he was getting more damage done in the beginning of that round, but we got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left.
No.
He needs to break the grip and get back to striking.
He's just stuck in the grind of clinch work and cage control.
Jiayidaer is just tenacious, non-stop,
and
stopping.
And he's got a gas tank that'll go for days, right?
Yep.
Like, he just doesn't stop. He keeps this pace the entire fight. He might have been outclassed technically, but what took over is his heart and his gas tank. Like, he just didn't stop.
Tenacious, does not know the word quit.
And what that'll do is that'll break opponents who are technically better than him.
I agree.
You know, if you can't put him away and he just keeps coming at you like this for
now
3
he's
rounds.
Got him down. This is not where Luozhoujiangcuo wants to be. Always there's always the submission threat.
And Jiayidaer is just all over him. He's not giving him any space to recover. Every time there's a scramble, he's just on him again and again, forcing him to work.
Nice elbow.
And that's exhausting for Luozhoujiangcuo to keep up with.
Needs to get one hand in. Oh, he goes for a leg.
I mean,
it's very slippery though.
It's so slippery.
Oh, his hands in a bad position. His hands in a bad position.
He's kind of trapped behind his back.
Yep. Needs to be careful.
Oh man, this is such
Jiayidaer can do some heavy ground and pound here with that left hand.
Such a tough fight. You know,
looks like he wants to do another roll. Gonna roll again. No.
Jiayidaer
2 minutes left.
Just grinding him out, man. Wow.
Look at Jiayidaer.
Jiayidaer is a grinder.
Absolute. Just one of those like guys that once he starts going, just never stops.
Like, I think his pace and output is actually higher in the third round than it was in the first round.
It's insane.
Which is crazy. It just shows what his cardio and his endurance are like. That he can keep up this pace for the entirety of the fight.
Trying to do a forward roll.
I mean, Luozhoujiangcuo,
big punches thrown there.
He's just getting grinded on.
He's getting beat up.
And it is a bit of a beat down.
Jiayidaer is just smashing him here. Exhausted. We hear the corner of Luozhoujiangcuo urging him on, but
like, this is one of those things. This is not just control. This is also damage.
1 minute and 6 seconds left.
He is scoring with these shots. Those are significant strikes landing. Jiayidaer is kind of looking at the ref for something. I don't know what he's looking for. Luozhoujiangcuo trying to get back. He tried to roll there for a leg, but Jiayidaer Kaha is wise to it.
40 seconds. He'll need a submission here, in my opinion, because
that would be a Hail Mary thing at this point.
Yep. 30 seconds.
I mean,
should go for it if he wants to win.
Could that second round have conceivably been scored for Luozhoujiangcuo?
I don't think so
either. I think it's looking like a 29-28 decision for Jiayidaer.
I mean, he did do a lot of damage on the feet in the beginning of that second round, but not for very long.
True. It's another one of those frustrating scenarios where Luozhoujiangcuo, he looked so good in the first round, rocked him with that right hand, and then the tenacity.
It shows you, man, you got to get your strength and conditioning in. You got to keep your fitness up. Look at the respect between these two guys.
Such a tough fight.
What a brutal fight.
Massive respect to Jiayidaer. He's just so tenacious.
Hard for days.
Never quits.
Also very tough, but he was today in the third round. He was a bit of a nail. He was not the hammer, and it looked like he almost had him. You know, it was his fight to finish. Actually, if you look at the first round,
it's so tough. You know, because I really felt like Luozhoujiangcuo had kind of his breakout moment when he knocked out Castor like that.
Yes.
And his hype was building and building, and it's like everybody wants to see this guy.
Look at that, man. That sleeps most people.
Everybody wants to see this guy be a star, right?
Yes.
Because he's got the look, he's got the team, he's got the association with his younger brother. It's like
he's got the skills too.
Yeah,
but he's just not making it work when it comes to the fitness.
You gotta have the wins on your record too, right? That's so important, right? If you want to be a real star, you want to be at the top of the heap, top of the division, you have to win fights, and this is just one of those really tough matchups where it's just another roadblock, it's another obstacle in the course that is his career, unfortunately. Big fan of the guy though. Big fan of the guy, obviously. Great fighter.
And Jiayidaer just
tough
tenacious.
fight.
If you're a kid watching this fight, you just can't beat heart, and he's got heart for days. Let's go to the official judge's decision.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判28-29 ，Judge Number 1 28-29；2号裁判28-29 ，Judge Number 2 28-29；3号裁判28-29 ，Judge Number 3 28-29。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定蓝方胜。For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, representing China, the blue corner, Jiayidaer Kaha. 首先，卡哈，恭喜你获得了这场2番战的比赛胜利。那此时此刻什么样的心情？跟我们分享一下，和大家先打个招呼。
Hello， 大家好。非常感谢你们能来看我们的比赛。首先，我要感谢我的团队野虎搏击，还有这次把我备战的惩戒格斗杰哥、木哥，还有一些教练、家里的。 Assalamualaikum, Qanat Altayev ağa, sizдің ағай, sizдің осы үйреткендеріңіз мені тағы да бір сәт жоғарылатты. Рахмет сізге. Оды тимнің жауле, оды шондимін, пео бейжанды, оды дағымын. Фейчан канше, әке шеше, рахмет сіздерге. Сіздердің арқаларыңызда мен осы күнге жеттім. Көптен көп рахмет.
那怎么评价你的对手Luozhoujiangcuo今天的表现？
Luozhoujiangcuo今天表现特别好。一开始我吃了个重击，好像是肘，哇，都直接打到我的鼻子了，我以为鼻子骨折了，还好没事。罗周和我之间没有胜负制，
只有对彼此的尊重。谢谢兄弟罗周，非常感谢。
好了，女士们、先生们，掌声送给山狼Jiayidaer卡哈，
还有我的胡教练、华迪兄弟，感谢你们，谢谢。Rahmet Aga，阿拉razı olsun。
加油！
还要感谢 JCK 战决生，感谢所有，谢谢。
所有现场以及屏幕前的观众朋友们，那么今天晚上 JCK 绝城之夜 N112的所有比赛到此就告一段落。再次感谢我们的官方合作媒体咪咕视频、抖音、腾讯新闻、新华网、百度 App、深圳电视台体育健康频道、辽宁移动、贵州新媒体、宁夏新媒体、TCL 互联网电视、虎牙直播、快手以及格斗迷的大力支持。同时还要特别感谢千岁汽车、梅花、市尔道以及阿若博巴品牌对今天晚上比赛的大力赞助播出。那么接下来的时间，我们共同通过大屏幕回顾一下今天晚上所有参赛选手他们的获胜信息。伊比热伊姆·赛迪拉用背后裸脚降服对手，尤尼斯·阿查基通过一致判定获胜，贾沃克西贝克·阿普加尼耶夫通过一致判定获胜，阿拉腾沙盖用背后裸脚降服获胜，Nikita Baltabayev KO 获胜，马纳普努尔科扎 TKO 获胜，伊西俄木通过一致判定获胜，Jiayidaer卡哈通过一致判定获胜。那么在12月20号呢，将会迎来 JCK 绝城之夜 N113的精彩比赛。头条主赛，斯伊穆克托和达洪对阵伊德里斯阿卜杜拉希多夫；联合主赛，李金波对阵希罗日丁别克穆罗多夫。除此之外，胡兰巴塔尔艾利对阵梅哈尔多德乌马罗夫，刘孝宇对阵胡涛，罗冠聪对阵阿里霍尔西迪。在此也诚挚邀请屏幕前的各位持续锁定我们的官方网站3w.jckmma.com。以及微信公众账号以及官方抖音号，了解最新赛事资讯的更新。最后再次感谢现场以及屏幕前的诸位今天晚上整晚的陪伴。最后祝大家晚安，再见。
Fight fans, that's another card in the books. JCK 112 finished, and what an action-packed night. We thought this card might be superstar light, however, the action was fantastic.
How about that main event? Jiayidaer, I mean, kind of playing the role of the party pooper. Everybody wants Luozhoujiangcuo to be a star. You know, a lot of people, I think, expected him to win that fight, especially coming off his last two big wins.
And also after the first round, it looked like it was right there to finish. However, man, you cannot take Jiayidaer out of any fight. That guy has a granite chin and a spirit and fighters, man. He just doesn't quit. He's an amazing fighter. So tough.
So tenacious, and I feel like he almost gets stronger as the fight goes on.
Absolutely.
Like in the third round, his pace was actually higher than in the first round.
But what about the performance from Yixiemu? It was a clinic, man. He moved up in weight, and I think the whole Bantamweight needs to watch out because Yixiemu said great takedown defense, but just flyweight speed in the striking. He just pieced up his opponent really, really, really good from Yixiemu.
You know, with that one, we wondered what the size difference was going to be like his first time moving up to bantamweight. He looked great, like you said.
Absolutely.
He maintained the speed from flyweight. His hand speed looked phenomenal. Boxing looked crisp. That was the best I've ever seen him look, honestly.
Amazing, amazing. And then the fight before that, it was Manap, Norzakov, and Nokoza did just so good. That was an absolute war until it wasn't.
Oh, did a number on him. Did you see Zhanyue's face after that?
Zhanyue.
It looked like he was wearing a Halloween mask.
Both his eyes, I think both orbitals are broken. Finding the nose broke. Blood everywhere. The ref stepping in there to stop the fight.
Yeah.
And he still wants to fight. What a warrior.
He didn't even give up. Yeah, he looked at the ref like, why'd you stop the fight?
Nokoza is a monster.
Now, the last thing I want to say is that knockout, Nikita Baltabayev, oh my God, standing here cage side for that was scary, honestly. Stiff as a board, 9 seconds.
And you would hope his opponent's okay, but just the story of this is amazing. The guy passed out in weight cut, went to the hospital, got stitched, comes back, keeps cutting weight, misses weight, loses burst, can only win with a finish, and then finishes within a few seconds.
In 9 seconds.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
should make a Hollywood movie about that.
What a card. I can't wait for the next one. We'll be back next week.
See you guys next week. We're out of here. Bye-bye!
2025年12月20日将迎来 JCK 绝城之夜 N113 头条主赛，斯伊穆克托和达洪对阵伊德里斯阿卜杜拉希托夫，联合主赛，李金波对阵希罗日丁别克穆罗多夫，正赛，弗兰巴塔艾利对阵梅赫尔多德乌马罗夫，刘少宇对阵胡涛，罗冠聪对阵阿里霍尔西尼。复赛方面，托培齐纳尔诺尔兰对阵布鲁诺方克斯，奥什武勒对阵阿尔赤武，张世豪对阵张磊，李生豪对阵郑文杰。12月20日 JCK 绝城之夜 N113，敬请期待。
欢喜早已饥渴的灵魂，雪从凝固变成了沸腾，是因为听到你们的呼声。天外的天浩瀚无限。